impact on our health. Therefore, as Pelham Kenya, we cannot stand to see that we impact in this field of scope, ensuring that we are eating, yes, but eating safe and nutritious foods. As a network, we have a stand on issues of GMOs. We say no to GMOs. I don't want to open a debate why, but we are no to GMOs because we are convinced that indigenous systems are still there. And also GMOs, they have not established their safetiness. Secondly, we also say no to harmful chemical inputs. These are pesticides, herbicides, and the likes. And as I've explained, we have all those reasons why to say no. So as a network, we have been in operation since 2002. And among the issues that we are promoting, we have a strong pillar on youth and women. This is a pillar that is actually very passionate and dear to my heart. I love the youth. I also love the women interventions. I think this is a category of population that is also very vulnerable. And I will just focus on the youth today. One, we know the youth, they have a lot of energy, they have a lot of innovation, but there are many, many reasons that has made youth not to take an advanced take in terms of agriculture, not leave alone agroecology, but general agriculture, the youth engagement is quite low. And this could be many, many reasons. You are youth, you know why, but I'm happy that we have a few who are in the agriculture sector, like some of us who are present today. But the issues of youth has been too dear to us. And I would say that if you look at agroecological system, we really need more and more youth because we have an aging farming population. They say the average age of a farmer is about that of 58 and thereabout in Kenya. And we ask ourselves as agroecology actors, some of these agroecological practices are actually indigenous. Some are passed through just interaction through cultural practices. I think those who have been in our communities, we have seen knowledge being passed from communities to communities. And we're asking ourselves, what is going to happen in the years to come? Are we having youth who are going to have passed this generation, been able to receive this knowledge from their parents, from their communities, so that they can sustain that field of knowledge of indigenous? Secondly, we also feel that there is also a lot of challenge when it comes to many, many youth projects. We don't have many organizations that have deliberate youth initiatives. I know there are many reasons why organizations are sharing away from working with youth. But we still have to push on this, that if they take an active role in the issues of agroecology and agriculture, we shall be able to transform the food system in a sustainable and even in a very aggressive manner. That some times ago, I listened to two of the farmers who are giving testimonies about how they have been able to change the agriculture once they engaged youth. And one of the farmers, one I visited in South Africa, she's Africa Mama led, and she was giving a story how she was struggling with sales in her farm. And just one of the daughters who, I mean, she was happy to work along with the mom. She started helping the mom with all this online marketing. You know, our parents, some, yes, they are digital, but many of them, they are not. And I'm telling you, that was the change of the story of Africa Mama Land. And that is how that became a global center for everyone wanting to go and see what is happening in that farm. I also found myself there some years back. I also listened to another farmer who was also giving the same stories on how she was struggling with her chicken sales and all that, and just bringing the young son into the scope of the business. They brought in a lot of new ideas, new knowledge, and all that. So what are we saying? We are saying that when we bring these youth into scope, we are going to see a lot of dynamism. And I'm happy through this YALTA initiative. We have started, yes, the steps. As Pelham Kenya, this has been a thematic area. For the first time in our strategic plan 2021 to 2025 is when we started working with the youth and women. And I can say the journey has been a pure bliss, and we are just determined to even work even harder. We have a youth program that we call SAMI. We are not launching SAMI today, but for me, it has been an inspiration. When we started SAMI, we were scared that some of the farmers that we are training, they will not be able to listen to the young. men and women. But we realized actually that was the opposite. And the farmers were really willing to listen to the youth. And that gave me an inspiration that for sure the communities feel and really need the presence of the youth. And we have had very wonderful experiences from that project. And the YALTA initiative, in as much as we launch it today, as Pelham Kenya, we were part of the first phase of the YALTA initiative. We did youth caravans, and that gave us really a momentum. And even as we have had youth in agroecology loose network that we have been trying to put together. And I'm hoping with this kind of new and the relaunching of the YALTA initiative, it will be a new beginning to have a greater youth movement in Kenya. So I want to encourage all the youth who are here. First, let me appreciate also the mentors who are joining us, because we expect about 50 men. We expect about 50 mentors in this program, reaching about also 250 youth who are going to be in this program. So I want to appreciate all of them who are willing to walk this journey with each other and encourage the youth. Don't shy away from challenging your other colleague. Don't hold information to yourself. Share as much as information as possible. And let us feel the presence of this youth in the country. Reach out to your neighbor. Reach out to others, even beyond the youth. Share the knowledge that you have gained, and let us see the transformation of this agriculture and particularly even agroecology in the country. And let us lead by example. You may be wherever you are right now, but don't feel limited. You can change the world with that small effort that you put. Just a small effort can be very, very helpful. And as Pelham Kenya, we really hope that you will enjoy this initiative. Feel free to reach out to us. We shall do the much as possible to make sure that you're having a wonderful time in this initiative. And I'm happy that the dedicated team here, Manei, Diana, can see the online. There's Monica, there's Ratemo, there's Juma, and even our zonal staff and all other staff that are working even behind the scenes, including the finance staff. All of them, they are dedicated to ensure that this program will run smoothly. So we hope that you also give us an easy time in this program, and that you continue to feel encouraged, to feel motivated, and we hope that this will kickstart your journey of excellence in the field of agroecology. There is a lot of opportunity in agriculture, and I'm sure by the end of the YALTA, this phase, we shall sit back, reflect, and be able to see the changes. So allow me to congratulate all of you for being selected to join this initiative, and I wish you a successful time and an enjoyable journey, and we are happy and proud to be working with you. Thank you so much. Back to the moderator. All the best. You will allow me to leave after a while. I have some other engagements, but I'll be able to get updated. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Rosina. If you can put virtual claps, I want to test whether you know how to use the emojis. If you can put virtual claps for our team leader. Thank you. I'm seeing some claps. Yeah, sisi ni mayouth. We need to know how to use these virtual Zooms, virtual Teams. Thank you, everyone. Now, as we now have the official blessings from Rosina, we can start. And before we start, I know we are so many of us, and we cannot all of us introduce ourselves. So what I want to do, I want to do a small survey. So on your screen, you're going to see a survey. For those who are hosts or co-hosts, unfortunately, you cannot answer because you know the answer. But for our youth, I want all of you to check your screen. I'm about to project the questions. Just a minute. All right. Now, there are only 3 questions. So I want all of you, the first question, where are you joining from? So we have 4 zones at Pelham. So either you're from Nairobi and Central Zone, Rift, Nyanza, Western Zone, Lower Eastern and Coast Zone. Lower Eastern is part of Kambani, Kajiado, as we go to coast. And then we have Upper Eastern, that's Meru, Laikipia, Pasabit, those places. And then if you're not in Kenya, maybe you're outside, you know, we travel a lot, you can put. So that's the first question. So far, only one person has answered. Please select where you're joining from. And then we have a question for you. All of us are saying we are doing organic or agroecology, but what are the 4 principles of organic? I know the answer. I want to know if you know the answer. And we have confused you, so be very keen. And then the last question. When is the International Day of the Youth celebrated? All of you, or most of you, are youth or are youth. Do you know the day that is allocated for you? Yeah? So I want at least half of you to answer. 15 of you have, 16, 17, 18, 20. Please answer those 3 questions. And then I'm going to share the results in a few. 30 of you, 31, 32, 34. 40, we are almost half. Continue. 40. Please don't miss out. Yeah? 48. Almost, we are 50. I give you a chance before I end. If you feel, you can put a thumbs up on the emoji. I'm about to end. We are at 60. Sasa munaongeza. We are 65. Thumbs up if you're done. Thumbs up. Ona mtu anayeansa. Francis, unapea watu mwa Kenya. Don't do that. Some are even wrong already. So I want to end the poll. I think we are good. 74 of you. Okay, 75, 76. Thumbs up if you're done. Okay, I'm ending the poll because of time. We are at 85. I think we can stop there. I end the poll. And then I share the results. Yeah. So from the results, confirm you can see thumbs up if you can see the results. So in this room, can you see the results? Okay. So in this room, we have most of our participants are from Rift, Nyanza, Western Zone. And then we have Nairobi and Central. Lower Eastern, Upper Eastern is the least. No one is, una mtu ako majuu, ila mtu ako Kenya. And then in the next question, what are the 4 principles of organic? I'm sorry to say, but una watu hawajui. We have 23 of you who answered the first option, which is wrong, and the last option, which is wrong. So only 47 of you are not the principles of organic, which are principle of care, principle of ecology, principle of health, principle of fairness. So that means as youth, we need to read. We are here promoting organic products, we are training farmers, but we need to know the content of when we say organic, what are the principles? Higher, the last question. When is the International Day of the Youth? We have only 65 of you who know the day. 12th of August. The rest of you, maybe you are not sure, but now you know it is 12th of August. And as Pelham Kenya, normally we celebrate in August also. And we have Monica and Juma here who will share more about what they are planning for YALTA. And some of the activities might involve the International Day of the Youth. So thank you, everyone. Just a short survey just to break the ice, and we start off our Inception meeting. Thank you so much for participating. Now I want to continue with the program. We now have, we have already heard from Rosina about Pelham. but I want to invite Manei to share about why youth in agroecology. Okay. Before Manei, we have a special guest who has joined us from our Pelham Regional Office. So I want to invite the Pelham Regional Office. Please raise your hand so that I can unmute you. Pelham Regional Office, we have someone from the Pelham Regional Office. Please raise your hand so that I can unmute you. As we wait for the person, Manei, maybe you can start. Manei, please unmute.
Yes, Ratemo.
Yeah, you can just briefly
Get
say,
you.
yeah, you can.
Sorry?
You can just talk briefly about why we want youth in agroecology and before we introduce the Pelham regional representative.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Ratemo, for this. I think Rosina has spoken so much on the matters of youth, but I'll just add that we are the youth are the game changers. I'm no longer a youth, but I'm a youth at heart. So youth are the game changers of the. And that's why we want to invest so much on the youth. And we believe that mentorship is very much appropriate in terms of supporting upscaling of the youth agro enterprises. And this is what this program will focus on in terms of ensuring that you have someone to work alongside to support you in the ideas that you have in terms of agro enterprises. There have been a lot of debate in terms of youth not interested or involved in agriculture, but I think this narrative is changing slowly. As we can see, we have a big number today who are much interested, and we received a lot of applications. So I think we are challenging this narrative now, and we want this group to be able to show the others that this is where now the youth should focus on, because we cannot all go to the white collar jobs. There are so many other opportunities that the youth can venture into in terms of agriculture. And we are happy that we can be able to lead and showcase what the youth can do in terms of agriculture. So we also want to appreciate that there are some challenges in terms of youth engagement in agriculture. And those are the things we also want them to come out very clearly in this program, so that we can be able to see how we are going to address them to be able to attract more youth. So please feel free as you start the program to share your challenges. Then we can be able to work on them, share recommendations that can be able to be upscaled further. So thank you very much, and looking forward.
Thank you, Manei. Now we want to start. And before we start, all of us are here. We are part of YALTA. But then someone might ask, do you know even what YALTA stands for? So I want to invite the team leaders spearheading the YALTA initiative. We have Monica and Juma, who are going to share about YALTA, what expectations they have for you as a YALTA either mentor or mentee, and if you are a Pelham staff, what expectations also you have to support this initiative. So allow me to invite Monica and Juma to share about YALTA. So karibuni sana.
Good morning. Happy to be here. I hope everyone can hear me.
Yes.
Okay. My name is Monica Nyaga. I'm the one who started this process with everyone from the application, to the shortlisting, to the recruitment, and we're able to have you here. And I'm happy we are able to roll out this, and I can feel the energy, and I'm sure we're going to create so much impact with this project. And maybe Ratemo, is it possible we have our guest speaker speak now, then we can talk about YALTA, or I give a brief first?
Is the speaker ready? Maybe they confirm.
Yeah, maybe Kevin, are you ready?
And raise your hand and I unmute you. Yeah, please, I have unmuted you. You can go ahead.
Well, good morning.
Morning.
Good morning. Yes, my name is Kelvin. I was hoping to present after Monica, but if that's the case, then I could also still go ahead, but it will be good to hear something about the program. Yeah,
Okay.
thank you.
Then we allow Monica to start and then you just be on standby. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you. Let me share my screen.
All right. So as Monica shares, we are going to have a session for feedback. So if you have any question, just put on the chat. And then we're also going to give some few of you the mic to put a voice to your question. Thank you.
Thank you. Ratamo, you can confirm if you can see my screen?
Yes, put in presentation mode. Yes, it's okay. Please go ahead.
Yes. So we are happy to launch the YALTA, that's Youth in Agroecology Business Learning track, YALTA Kenya. And from my screen, maybe you can share on the chat, what can you see? What are you seeing on my screen? Maybe Ratibu can tell me what people are putting there just in a minute. What are you seeing on my screen?
Jivan say youth in agribusiness. Mwangi Kamau says youth. Tony Wafula says cabbage. Joseph says youth in agriculture. Netni says youth doing agriculture. 3 different types of agribusiness. That's from Emmanuel. Stella says youth enterprises, infants, cabbages from Nathir. Both crops and animal farming from Techno. Techno, please rename yourself. And then we have Regina saying young farmers, Mwangi Kamau saying pigs, Emmanuel, cabbage. People are saying cabbage. Dodro saying I see food.
Very healthy.
Mudi says youth participating in agribusiness. Something unique. Navison says sweet potato. Finessa says pigs. And then Lucian says youth implementing agricultural practices. Let me just sample. I have seen cabbage, pigs, young farm owners. That's Asunga Enterprises. Rofi says that diversification of agriculture by youth. I'm just sampling.
Okay,
I
maybe you
think
can sample the last two.
the last one, Juliet says females engage in agriculture. Moisture says different agribusiness ventures. Continue putting on the chat and yeah.
Okay. Yes. Thank you. Something interesting is all the youth who are on these pictures, they are part of the YALTA project. Some joined the YALTA when it started in 2021, and they're still doing this. And the cabbages, which you are seeing, they're grown organically. The sweet potatoes, this is one of our mentees who is here. Then we have this lady here. And you can see these faces there for young people. This is telling you young people are actively engaging in agroecology. They are actively engaging in agribusiness, and they are ready to take it over, to scale it up, to ensure there's enough food in the market. They're making income out of it. They're employing more people. And they're ensuring we are growing healthy food. And also, we are seeing she's doing cabbage, that's a different value chain. Sweet potatoes are different value chain. We can see livestock here. So there's something in the whole agriculture value chain someone can be able to do. Now about YALTA. So what I'm going to share, I'll share about the project objectives. Also, I'll share about the mentee mentors, Peram Kenya, and Peram Association expectations. I'll also share what our roles and responsibilities of each team. And we also talk about the communication guidelines because we are starting a working relationship together. And lastly, I'll talk about YALTA programs activities at national and regional level. So YALTA. So YALTA is a youth-driven project for the young people who are 18 years to 35 years in agroecology. Maybe I might not get time today to go through what is agroecology, but I'm happy our country coordinator, Rosina, talked about agroecology and what we are doing as Peram Kenya. And this project specifically is promoting youth engagement in agroecology and agrobusiness. So yeah, youth in agroecology business learning track, where young people are engaging in different agroecology value chains, like we are going to see as we continue. There are those who are in production, there are those in value addition, there are those who are providing services, there are those who providing technology. Everyone is participating in a different angle. And the goal of this project is to build the capacity of the youth in agroecology to scale up and also build sustainable agro-business ventures, which create decent income for the young and transform food systems in Kenya. This project we ran for 3 years, from year 2025 up to 2028. And for YALTA Kenya, YALTA is being implemented by Peram Association, and Peram Association contracted its chapters, that's Peram Kenya, Peram Ethiopia, Peram Eswatini, Peram Uganda, and Rwanda to implement the project. And we are targeting 250 youths, and mentors. I'll mention the number of mentors. Here at home, we are targeting 50 mentors and 250 mentees and 15 youth networks, so that we can, and also we are looking for having a multiplier effect that you can be able to reach out to as many young people as possible. Yeah, maybe you can also put it on the chat. How many young people do we have in Kenya? What's the population of young people do you have in Kenya? And as I continue, just a minute. So YALTA support young agro-entrepreneurs to build agroecology business principles and also to create networks around them. And also, we really want young people to effectively participate in agroecology, to scale up their businesses, and also to get income from their businesses. So this project is focusing on building youth capacities, those who don't have businesses to start businesses, those who have businesses to build them, who are somewhere with their businesses to scale them up. And this will come through capacity building, different aspects, issues to access to market, access to finance. And how we are doing this, we are using a mentorship approach where we are going to match you with seasoned mentors who are here today, who have been in this sector for so long, and they are willing to share their experiences, their knowledge, their skills, their resources with you, so that you can be able to build sustainable businesses which are giving you income, and also they are able to thrive, even which are resilient and they're able to thrive. So YALTA started back in 2021. It ran from 2021 to 2023, and we are going to hear some success stories from YALTA. And now YALTA is back again, and we run this project from now till 2028. So the objective of this project, we have 4 major objectives. The first one is to support agroecological business incubation, development, and scaling up through mentorship. So we are supporting the mentees who are here to incubate their businesses. Those are the ones who have started just their businesses, they are planning to start their businesses. If you are shortlisted for this project because you are either having a business, or you had started doing something, or you are an active farmer with a goal to start your business. Number 2 is to develop those businesses, to have structures, to be able to produce enough even for the market to give you income. And the last part is to scale up these businesses, and we are doing this through mentorship. Number 2 is to support agroecological market development through training, so different marketing systems. And you can tell me as we continue, if in Kenya, we have enough supply of organic product or products, agriculture products, which have been produced in agroecological, with agroecological principles, or if you're in a position to supply the market. And I mean market, I don't just mean just your household or your small market back where you are. Like if you get an order, to supply like a Carrefour supermarket, can you be able to do that? So we are, this goal or this objective is looking forward to support you to develop your business and also to explore different marketing systems. Then the other goal is to support participation of youth in market business forums and linking them with business partners. You need collaboration, you need resources, and this is not going to happen during this year. I'm going to talk more about it. It will be gradual. Your business has to prove it has that capacity to be funded or to be scaled up. Then also we'll support youth to access finance for agroecological businesses. And the last one will build capacity of youth in policy influencing and youth network strengthening. Young people, we cannot just focus on producing, farming, doing a business. We have to participate even in policies, because policies affect our businesses, policies affect the prices of our product, policies affect what we are producing, and even they affect our participation. So this project has this aspect of building youth capacity so that they can be able to participate in policies which influence the agroecology and also the agro markets. And on that note, maybe I would love to inquire from the participants, how many of us have read Kenya finance bill for 2026-2027? Because you guys, you need to pay taxes. Maybe that time you can tell me from the chat how many are saying yes, no, and also someone, if you have not read, is still okay.
All right, waiting for feedback. Have you read the 2025 finance bill? Oh, yeah, Charles says not yet. Nathir, we are against the finance bill. Okay, Nathir, not yet from Mushai. Not yet, not yet. Oh, Francis says yes. Gladys partially, Tony partially. Fisherman says, I have read it, and it's our wish for youth projects not to be taxed. Not yet, partially. Another protest loading. I read, let me see. I read, but they only quote amendments, not full documents. Alafu Muni, I've gone through the draft. Marie, not yet. James is against it, kabisa. Emmanuel, I have subsections. Nedney partially, but I'm against the bill. Not fair. That's from someone has said that. I was against the bill. So, yeah, people are in between. Some not yet, some partially, very few yes. So there's an issue of social accountability there, Monica. Thank you.
Yes, I see that. And there's a picture we love sharing as Pelham. I think I didn't include it here, where like we had this farmer who said he is not interested with voting, he's not interested with policies, he's not interested with anything. He just want to do his milk production. He was doing dairy farming. He just want to do dairy farming and sell his milk, make his money, and he's good. Until one day he was delivering his milk, and the roads were so bad, it had rained so badly. I'm sure those who are doing farming, you can relate with this. Maziwa yake ilimwagika. You can imagine, he lost 174 liters. Some of the responsibilities of making laws, they are not within you, they are within the government, And also, I'm sure we know about the farmer seed management system, and I can't remember the other thing I want to talk about, but Pelham is very keen on issues to do with policy, and we've been working with the national government and county government to ensure we are having agroecology policies. So I'm also urging the young people to ensure the policies at county level and national level, they are speaking to our needs so that we can be able to have a conducive business environment, and also it's addressing some of our needs. Yeah. It's just that I'm so passionate about governance and social accountability. I had to talk about that. Yes, so for this project, we have outcomes, some output and indicators, and our main outcome or the goal is to ensure we have increased income for the youth, and they are participating in the agroecology space, and we are targeting 1,250 youth who some are already here. So we really want by the end of this project, young people have money. Income means money. Number two, they are participating in agroecology policy spaces. Because for this project, we have recruited young people in all counties in Kenya, around 37 counties. Maybe let me go to Western Kenya. How many of young people who are here from Vihiga participated during the Vihiga County launch of the agroecology policy? Anyone from Vihiga? Vihiga and Bungoma. I know the agroecology policy is being.
We have a hand from Kelvin. I think he's participated. Anyone else? You can put on the chat or just a thumbs up. We have McLeod saying he participated. Someone knows a friend who participated. I think, yeah. Someone says they did not participate. That's Tony Wafula. Yeah, maybe you continue. Someone is saying Mane from Pella made a great speech. So we need to hear that speech from Mane. I only cover agroecology stories. That's Tony Wafula. Then Emmanuel says participated in the development of agroecology strategy for Bungoma.
Yes, that one. Then our one is to ensure participating skills, and have started to ensure their skills. We have enhanced their, and the other output is
sorry for that, team. I think a network issue. Monica is joining back. We just give her a minute to reconnect. So there's a chat I know of Dr. Jeremiah from Agra, who was a key speaker.
Sorry, Ratemo, you lost me. Can I come back?
Yes, you can. Let me allow you to share. Oh, you can. Continue.
Okay, so in summary, YALTA project is targeting young people to support them come up with businesses, develop those businesses, incubate those businesses, scale those businesses, and it's doing this through mentorship approach. Number two, we are going to build their capacities by ensuring we are training them on different aspects of marketing, value chain. We have mapped all the value chains which are here, and no value chain is being left behind. And also, apart from, we are also mapping out which other service providers are within the agriculture value chain who need to be part of this process, and we have recruited mentees who are either offering technology or they have innovative ideas in line with the agriculture value chain. And lastly, we are going to support young people in issues to do with policies, and we are going to be doing activities at regional level, national level, and we are going to ensure young people are participating in conferences, they are participating in trade fairs, they are participating in a workshop and other places which can be able to expose them, give them more knowledge and visibility for them to be able to tell people what they are doing. And as I wrap up on about YALTA, this picture here, I know some of the mentees are here. Maybe I would love to hear from the team. What are you seeing in this picture? Don't read what I've put there.
Yeah, put a hands up. I allow you to unmute. We want to hear some voices. Just raise your hand. Okay, Francis says, I see my face. Okay, Francis.
Maybe Francis can talk about.
Francis, I allow you to talk. Let me raise your hand, please. Okay, Neddy has raised. Yes, Neddy. We start with Neddy and then Givans. I've allowed you.
Good morning. I can see plenty materials.
Pardon? What are you seeing?
I can see planting materials of banana.
Oh, banana. Okay, thank you. I give to Jeremiah. Jeremiah, you have the mic. You can unmute.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I can say there's some colored maize, which is my favorite.
Your favorite, eh? Okay, thank you, Jeremiah.
Thank you.
Okay, Nathir, you have the mic. Nathir, unmute yourself, Nathir. Nathir, going once. Okay, we move. Givans, you have the mic.
Thank you very much. I can see successful young entrepreneurs who are able to value their products and brand them, make their production to be successful overall.
Someone is mute. Okay, sorry for that, team. Gladys, you have the mic. I think we only have 2 more. The rest of you put on the chat.
Thank you so much. I can see indigenous seeds and also seed banks.
Oh, you are seeing a seed bank. The small container. All right. The last person is Navison. The rest of you just put on the chat because of time, but we are going to give you another time. Navison, you have the mic. Navison, the mic is yours. Okay, I move to Killian.
Thank you.
Oh, Navison is back.
I was trying to unmute. I'm seeing that there is a combination of gender participating in agriculture and also the older people and also the younger people, which I can see that it is also in line with the program where those with experience can mentor the young ones in terms of how they can enter into agroecology and agribusiness. Thank you.
Thank you, Navison. We need to continue, so I give the mic to Monica. The rest, we acknowledge you. Please put on the chat. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, thank you, everyone. Yeah, I agree. The photo is is showing the diversity, and also you can see the young people, they are smiling, and this is a real-time photo. Francis said amejiona hapo. Francis is doing cookies, a very healthy one with cassava, cashew nut, and fish. Have you ever heard of fish cookies? Then we have Francis, the one who I'm pointing here. Then we have Victor here, who is doing value addition for mulsik. Mulsik is a traditional milk from the Kalenjin community. I'm sure he'll talk about it later. And they were, you can see a variety of value-added product. You can see Gladys has talked about seed bank. So and also this photo here, you can see these two beautiful ladies here. They are with their mentor from another program. They were also exhibiting different stuff here there. I think this is team from Slow Food. So when I look at this photo, I see the diversity, I see what young people can do, and I see the power of mentorship. The man in the middle they were just having a conversation. And also about having a conversation, when Francis and Victor met, they were able to have peer-to-peer learning on what they are doing. And this is how networks, companies, collaborations always start. So you can start from somewhere. I'm sure when Francis started, he didn't have such packaging. I wish you guys you can see the packaging for his product. I'm sure even when Victor started, he didn't have the same packaging, but through mentorship, through training, through exposure, this was the second Eastern African Agroecology Conference where we supported them to participate. And Francis and Victor, because you are here, you can bear me witness, if I'm lying, they were able to sell their product within the first day. Actually, they came with very little product there. I wish they'd come with more because they had packaged their product very well. Number two, they were able to sell to the people. Number three, they owned the process. And number four, they were also looking for different people they can collaborate with to be able to scale businesses. And I'm happy YALTA is coming on board to be able to support them. For Francis is in aquaculture. For Victor, Mulsik is in the dairy value chain. So those are also very unique value chain. So no one should be left behind. There's something you can do. So now I want to talk about mentorship because we'll be using a mentorship approach for this project where we are going to match you with your mentee and we are going to match you with your mentor. I know some of us have not yet seen who is our mentor, but like what we don't do with George, everyone has a mentor. So maybe before we get into mentorship, just on the chat, maybe mentees and also mentors, you can share on the chat, what are your expectations of your mentors? What kind of a mentor do you want? Do you have a preference for the geographical location? Also for the mentors, what kind of a mentee are you looking for? And also, we don't want to give you a mentee who's going to give you a hard time. Maybe, yeah, please let's just share on the chat so that we can be able to get into why mentorship and how we are going to go about it. And don't worry, your mentor, like what my colleagues Rosina, Manei, and Ratemo have said, young people, you need to speak up. You should not fear anything. Also, our mentors are not going to be police. They aren't going to be police or policing us. So please don't, just put, they are not watching. No one is watching. Just put there on the chat, like, what are your expectations?
Okay, I won't read names. Someone committed to work with me to make my vision a reality. As a mentee, I expect to gain skills and knowledge, experience, cross-learning on ideologies, and implement the above on my area. Vibrant and resourceful, I need coach. Ni coach ya kiti ama coach ya coaches, you know. A person who close to my place, very active in communication and being innovative. A mentor who is open, committed, and ready to interact and listen. I need resources. A mentee should be passionate, hardworking, and innovative. A mentor who can guide to support the agroecology journey to grow sustainably. So those are the submissions. A mentor who is experienced and knowledgeable. Mentor like you, Miss Nyaga, dedicated, willing to take a step more, willing to work for better, not Kenya, but of Africa, someone transparent, someone that won't waste our time, someone wanting to turn waste to wealth. So someone wants you, Monica, and a mentor.
Oh, I'll be their mentor.
Maybe you should. Yeah,
I hope George.
And maybe
I hope George will give me that opportunity. Okay, thank you. So for this project, we are going to use mentorship approach to be able to achieve some of goals of this project because we have very good mentors who have come on board. Unfortunately, we won't be able to read their profiles, but during breakout rooms, we're going to interact with them. And we have matched you with the best mentor who is going to support you. You might be in the same value chain or not, but these mentors, they have the experience. They are willing to support you. They are willing to guide you, also share the experiences with you and take you to the next level. Then other activities will come to complement these. And also for the mentors, because you cannot pour from an empty cup, we have trainings, we have forums, which you and your mentee need to participate. So all those things you are putting on the chart, make sure when you get a mentee or you are the mentor, you align to them. Okay, so maybe what comes to our mind when we hear about mentorship and the mentorship process? Ratemo, maybe you can allow people to speak just for a minute.
All right, please unmute.
Yeah, someone, what do you understand? What is mentorship? What is mentorship process? Who is a mentor? Someone has said they want to be coached. So,
all right,
yeah, maybe you can just give people
yes,
an opportunity.
Nathir, you have the floor. Please keep it short.
A person who can assist you to do the right things, a person who can teach it you, coaches you, and assist you in every aspect of the various tasks that you have.
Are you a mentor or mentee?
I'm a mentee.
All right, thank
you. I'm a mentee.
All right, Francis Muya, the floor is yours. Thank you, Nathir. Francis, you have the mic. Unmute. Okay. Gladys, the floor is yours. Gladys. Gladys?
Okay, as a mentee, to me, mentorship means learning and growing through guidance and also support.
Sorry, Gladys, please finish.
And also, it is about building trust and sharing knowledge and being empowered to achieve my required goals. Yeah.
Thank you, Gladys, for your submission. Francis, confirm you can speak. Francis? All right. We have Navison, the last person. Navison, oh, you've disappeared. Please raise your hand, Navison. Yeah, you have the mic.
Hello.
Hello.
Yes. Mentorship, I understand that it's a process where someone appreciates being guided by someone, and also the mentor talks from a point of experience from the person from the things he has experienced before, or even if it is a business, sometimes a mentor might be even running that business or is also in line with what you want to achieve. So you'll be able to guide you along the journey, telling you that along the way there's a bridge, along the way there's somewhere where you are going to use a boat, something like that. Thank you.
Thank you for the submission. So we only have 3 submissions, John, Mary, and Mwangi, and then we finish that. So John, the floor is yours.
Thank you for the opportunity. I will keep it short. For me, I perceive mentorship and the mentorship process as a guided learning relationship or process where experienced mentors or somebody with knowledge supports the mentees or somebody with lesser knowledge through growth, advice, knowledge sharing, and continuous feedback.
Thank you, John, for the submission. We go to Mary Mutua. You have the mic.
Yes, thank you. To me, mentee is someone who is receiving and learning from a more experienced person. Thank you.
Thank you, Mary. Are you a mentor or a mentee?
Mentee.
Thank you. Mwangi, you have the floor.
So I believe mentorship is all about holding a person's hand throughout his journey in establishing something by sharing experiences and even making the future challenges more easier. by giving him maybe the experience and the knowledge. Yeah.
Thank you. Are you a mentor or a mentee, Mwangi?
I'm a mentor.
Thank you. So, Monica, do we have time? A lot of hands are up, but time might not be on our side.
Yeah, time is not on our side. Maybe I can move on, then they can be able to contribute to the next one. Yeah. So thank you so much. I feel everyone has shared who is a mentor, what is mentorship, what's the mentorship process. I know all of us, we might have received mentorship along the way. It might be direct, indirect. It might have been structured or unstructured. But this one for YALTA is going to be structured because we have goals we need to meet. We have targets, and also there's something you need to work on with your mentee and with your mentor. Now, mentorship in the context of YALTA is what you have shared there. Is that personalized support. You help this young agro-entrepreneur to develop and enhance their abilities and skills. So, and it's a relationship that you're going to develop. You cannot meet someone whom you don't have a good working relationship with them. And mentorship, where mentorship stands out from coaching is mentorship. You don't just focus on the goals that you are working on, but you focus you walk. It's a journey. You work with this person. Now, like Robert, we are going to give you a mentee like Victor. And Victor, maybe his business, he's just started his business. So you are not going to just focus on the business alone, but you're also going to help Victor develop skills to manage the customers, manage the suppliers. Maybe Victor might be having some, not really personal issues, but issues which are affecting the business. Because you have developed this relationship with this person, you'll be able to guide them, you'll be able to listen to them, and you'll be able to share your experiences and your knowledge. So this relationship, all what you'll be doing here, we expect you to offer guidance, advice. You need to inspire, you need to be a role model. Mentors, you have to be a role model. Actually, the mentors we have, all of them, they are super excellent. I know some others, I don't know them. I'm going to meet them in person. And I'll talk about Robert. Robert, he has, they have this organization called Be My Partner. We visited them last year in Joro, in Nakuru County. He has a series of agro businesses which form like a circular economy within his farm, and the young people are super inspired. And apart from that, we have Mark Lind from Vihiga County. Also, him is doing a lot of things in his farm, and he's also training young people out there. So these are two people. I'll also talk about Irene Mumo from Makueni County, and also Charity Ndivo, also from Machakos County, also Victoria from Vim Product. These are super amazing women who have come up with agroecological products. They have developed them, and they have packaged them, they are selling them, and they are willing to offer that knowledge, the experience. So I believe they're going to be role models. There's a lot of knowledge transfer and experiences, and also linkages of agro-enterprise experts. Maybe the mentor, you might not have everything to offer to the mentee, but you can refer, you can link them up. You can tell them, maybe let me link you up with this person, let me refer you here. There's this training, there's this mentorship, because it's not only YALTA which is offering mentorship to the young people. We have to agree, we have so many opportunities for young people right now. Oh, I've remembered my friend from Mandera, Mohammed. Mohammed told me about the value chains that they have in Mandera. I know you might be wondering what people in Mandera, in Garissa, in Tana River, they are doing. They are here, and I'm sure we'll get an opportunity to hear from them. They have very many products that they are producing, from honey, from raisins, or I can't remember other products here. And also we have Paul from Wanjia, who is doing Africa Living Vegetables, and Grass. I can't remember the other one. So these mentors have so much experiences. They can be able to refer you. They can be able to link you up. And I remember when I was speaking to a guest speaker, he told me he's in a network of other agro-entrepreneurs. He can always link us up. So I believe also your mentor is in one or two networks, or she's in one or two networks where they can be able to link you up. And also, the other aspect of mentorship is feedback and reflection. So you and your mentee, you'll be doing this a lot. So I hope mentees, are you ready to receive feedback? If your mentor tells you this business idea, if the mentor tells you this is not time to expand, will you be ready to listen? If your mentor tells you, please don't take this loan, will you be ready to listen? And also if your mentor tells you like we agreed to do 1, 2, 3, or maybe when you'll be sharing your experiences, if it gives you feedback, how will you receive that feedback? Then mentorship is a two-way relationship where they both mentee and mentor learn from each other. I believe also the mentors are going to learn from mentees, because mentees doesn't mean like you don't have anything to offer. You have so much to offer. And we hope when we start working together, you start working with your mentee, and now you're not going to have one mentee, you're going to have 5 mentees. You'll be able to build this working relationship even beyond the 3-year contract, which we are going to engage you. And in Pelham, we have a project for women called Africa Women Leaders in Agroecology. And one of the photos I was showing you, we have a mentee called Modeu, and we have another one called Sally. Sally has worked, they started mentorship with a mentor in 2022, 2023. The program came to an end, but up to date, they are still working with the mentor, because the relationship was not just bound for the contract. It's a relationship we develop which you can be able to work together. I've seen mentees and mentors working together, even collaborating to form companies, applying for grants, doing so many things together. So this one needs to be a long-term relationship which you are going to develop, but it will depend with what you'll be working together with. Yes. And for the mentees, you have to demonstrate commitment, commitment for your own growth and development. The mentor won't do so much for you. The mentor is just supposed to guide you, direct you, work with you. And for this program, you are going just to have mentorship sessions, only 4 in a year. You can imagine. So the rest of the time is you to take initiative, is you to follow up with your mentor, is you to follow up with maybe trainings, is for you to know what you're supposed to do next. So that's all about mentorship in YALTA. Maybe I can go to the next one. So for the mentor, but I've talked about this one, you are supposed to support the mentee to navigate challenges, and mentees will bring all sorts of challenges they are facing either in their businesses. Is it about finances? Is it about standards? Is it about packaging? Is it about, like they want to expand? So they bring all these challenges to you. Then the other thing is also to capitalize on opportunities and help them to achieve their goals by coaching or supporting them. Also, you offer them feedback on financial management and strategic insights. They'll be looking forward to hearing that from you. And also, you help them to ensure they are also growing as a person in their businesses. Then for the mentees, I think I've talked about this one. As a mentee, we expect you to ensure you are learning, you are developing, you have goals, you are actively participating, you are receptive to feedback, you are implementing the advice, and also you are accountable for your actions, for your commitments, because I know we'll discuss this in the breakout rooms. One of the challenges young people we have is people don't trust us. It's because you're in that transitioning period. So we will give Mohammed will be part of YALTA. Then after some time, Mohammed wants to move to another country. Then they just leave the project or their business. It's okay to move, but you need to have a plan on how your business will be running even after you leave. So accountability is very key. And apart from that, maybe something comes up. You cannot just leave without telling your mentor. Maybe your mentor is Terry. Terry is looking for you. He's calling George. He's calling me. You're not available. You have to communicate. This is also part of accountability. Yes. So Maybe I'm almost coming to an end. So maybe we can hear from the team. What were your aspirations? Why did you want to become as a mentee or a mentor?
Do they put on the chat or raise?
Yeah, they can put on the chat, or you can give them a minute just to say.
Someone has raised their hand. Nathir, you have the mic.
Yes, I can. I want to be a mentee so that I can learn and get the knowledge from our mentor so that he can advise me more about the entrepreneurship and so on. Yes.
Okay. On the chat, there's Ali Nor. As a young mentee from Isiolo County, Northern Kenya, we are ready to participate and cooperate with our mentor. The government have not been able to support us in any way. Thank you. Francis, you have the mic.
Yeah, as for me, I just want to be a mentee. The reason is why I want to be a mentee is to be supported to all the processes so that I can find my product in the supermarkets in all the corners of the world. So I'm looking for a person finally to the end of the product to the supermarkets. Yeah.
Thank you for the submission. Mercy, you have the mic. Let me unmute you. You have the mic, Mercy.
Okay, for me as a mentee, my aspirations to the YALTA project is to receive some guidelines from our mentors so as to be able to tackle some business challenges and enter more markets. Yes.
Thank you, Mercy. Victoria, the last voice. You have the mic.
Yes, as a mentor, I want to see young generation grow in agroecology, mostly in value addition.
Thank you, Victoria. Victoria is a farmer, a mother, a mentor, and she's even in an Awola champion. We go to John Wakeshe. You have the mic.
Thank you. Good morning. My name is John Okesho. The reason why I want to be a mentor is to first enhance youth participation to agriculture and also explore on the opportunities that young people can tap on so that they can leverage to increase their daily income, improve their livelihoods, and also to be the champions and on addressing the Kenya food security. Because the conversation of young people cannot be left if you want to realize the SDGs strategy that is 2019-2029, if now the majority of the population is left unattended to. So that is the role why I want to be a member. Thank you.
Thank you for your submission. Hey, people are now raising their hands. You know, it should be fast. You are youth.
Yeah,
So
you
because
can give
of
them a
time,
minute.
I will read some chats because some people have also posted. So I'll go from the last post. Jacqueline, as a mentee, is to improve skills, gain value insights, and build confidence through mentor relationships. Rofi says, my mentor is my agroecological extension officer. I know my mentor will take me from seeing others and to seeing myself and. Doreen says, I'm Doreen from Laikipia. As mentee, I'm ready to gain more knowledge. I'm just sampling from the chat. We have Julius for sharing knowledge and create opportunities in agribusiness and create more network. Mwangi, as a mentor, I look forward to nurture mentees in agroecology into vibrant commercial enterprises, as well as develop business partnerships that scale up agroecology. Okay, I give the mic to Ezra. Ezra, and then Kennedy, we wrap up. Yeah.
Morning. As a mentee, I'm looking forward to learn about agroecology. I want to grow in agriculture wise so that because I believe agriculture is the backbone of our nation here and the world. Thank you.
Thank you for the submission. Kennedy, you have the mic.
Thank you very much. For me, I'm Kennedy Molinge. I wish I'm here as a mentor. I wish to leave a legacy and be remembered as someone who helped others thrive in agroecology. I also wish to give back to the society because
Kennedy? Let me technical. I give the mic to Nixon. Nixon, you have the mic.
Hello.
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 Yes, you have the mic. Nixon, please unmute. You can speak.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. As a mentee, my goal is to give an understanding of anthropology and sustainable agriculture while gaining practical lessons. I am aspired to be a change maker in my community as I promote climate change. So I hope that the mentorship program is going to help me achieve that in a greater scale. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone, for submission. Monica, are we doing well on time, or you want to proceed?
Yeah, let me proceed. I'm seeing even my time is over, but I thank everyone for your contribution. I see most of us know what we really want, and both the mentees and the mentors, and I think this is why it's going to work. During our group discussions, we'll discuss what is not mentorship, what are the do's, what are the don'ts, so that we can be able to really have a good working relationship with our mentees and our mentors. And let me not go through these. Yes, so maybe just as I wrap up, for the mentors, you have to support the mentee to be able to explore their goals and decision making and encourage them to generate ideas and options. Please don't discourage them. These youth who are here, they are very ambitious, but you have a responsibility to guide them. Also be a good listener, a mentor. That's something, Ratemo, I learned also from you and from the Awara mentorship program. A mentor, you need to be a good listener so that you can be able to listen to your mentee and your mentee can feel they are being heard. And also we expect you to share your knowledge, your experience. We have talked about that one, and also share feedback. And we are going to share some tools which you'll be using so that it will just be an open conversation, but it will be a guided conversation. Also, please connect the mentee to your critical networks. And if maybe you are not in a position to do so and you know something, you can always reach out to me, to John, to Ratema, and you can always see what we can be able to do. And as the mentors were speaking, I'm happy to hear Victoria Mumo speak. She's a farmer, and she's in the she's doing different stuff. One of the products I love, which she has, is the sweet potato, the orange sweet potato flour. Yes, I had an opportunity to travel to interact with people from Nigeria, and I looked at what they are offering in their market. They have different products, and they have different items under one product. For example, I'm sure Mumo, you might we might need to prove this. I saw them. They have sweet potato oil. Ushaisikia sweet potato ikuwa na mafuta? Mumo. So the sweet potato oil inatoka from the vines, vines are sweet potatoes. How many of us have explored what the vines can give apart from just kuwa chakula ya ng'ombe, livestock, and other things? So also Victoria, her team was doing a contract farming for Meshiri. Maybe Ratemo, do you know what is Meshiri? I am not remembering the English name.
French beans.
French beans, yes.
French beans.
Yes, yes, for French beans, eh? And
Yes,
they were able to come together as women, and they were not only producing for their families, all for Kenya, but they were producing for export. And there's another group they were able to mentor, which was it's young people who are doing pepper. Sijui kama Victoria unaweza kumbuka hiyo group ya vijana wenye wanalima pilipili.
Naikumbuka vizuri sana. Wali sign contract with the buyer, and they are selling and earning a lot of money. So agroecology farming is real. We get money. Yeah.
Thank you, Victoria. I'm sure we'll be able to get time where our mentors, there'll be, especially during the regional forums, where our mentors will be able to speak to us so that you can hear real testimonies. Like for me, when I went to the field, I saw what Victoria and her group have been able to mentor youth in the community to do. You know, it was very amazing and also very inspiring. So for the mentees and the mentors, to make this mentorship successful, you need to set up frequent meetups. Though we are going to talk as we continue, you won't be meeting every month, but we just have 4 mentorship sessions per year. But those are the mentorship sessions which we are going to facilitate you to have them. But because this is not like a job, it's voluntary, and also we are here to support the young people. You can always meet with your mentee or your mentor, or you can find when you are going for a certain conference, either a trade fair, you might meet your mentee and you can always have conversation with them. So please set up frequent meetups. Also communication, you can agree how you're going to communicate. Mainly, we are going to do mentorship virtually. We really want to embrace technology, though I agree there are some challenges with technology, but you'll see how we are going to navigate. So we'll be doing we are going to have 3 virtual sessions and 1 physical session. Those are the sessions that we are going to facilitate. Also agree on how we are going to monitor and evaluate. And also agree even on the code of conduct on how you're going to work together with your mentee. And our mentees and mentors, they are coming from different zones. Because we are many, we agreed to zone the mentees and the mentor so that we can be able to give you the best out of this project. But every year, we'll be having 2 physical meetings that we are going to bring everybody together. The 300 of us, plus stakeholders and other people. This will be the biggest gathering where young people will be making decisions. So we have 4 zones. So we have West and Rift Zone. We have Nairobi and Central Zone. We have Lower Eastern and Coastal Zone and Upper Eastern and Northern Kenya Zone. My colleagues will share which counties are under these zones when we'll be going to the breakout rooms. Then, as I wrap up, I want to just give you a small who is here. So, I know some of the mentees are not. I know some of the mentees are not practicing agroecology. It's okay, but we are calling you. We convert you, but mainly Ratemo, you can see the highest 80%, they are practicing agroecology. Au wengine, just a very small percent is partly. I mean, practicing agroecology, either farming or their product, they are in that line with agroecology. There are those who are not sure. Don't worry, that's why you're in this program to learn about agroecology, and we transform together, we transition together from the other one to agroecology. And no, the ones who are not practicing, we remove them. Or the ones who are not willing to be part of the agroecology movement, we remove them from the group. Yes, then so far we have 110 mentees and 98 female mentees. And we have not yet hit our target of 250 because we dropped some mentees because they were not meeting the criteria. So we'll still recruit just few as we continue. And for gender equality, We might need to recruit only females. I hope that will be in order, but this one is not about gender, but I will give opportunities to the young people who deserve this. Yes, in terms of mentorship, we asked you, have you experienced mentorship? This was specifically for mentors. All our mentors have done mentorship before. So this is not their first mentorship program, no. And it's just few who have not done mentorship, but they have a lot of experiences to share. So, Rachemo, maybe I will, let me just mention this. So for our mentorship, we are going to have some tools that we are going to use, which the tools are going to guide us. These tools will be Google links or combo links, which you are going to use with your mentee or your mentor. And we hope some of these tools, like the first one is called the Mentee Skill Gap Assessment Tool. So this tool is just to assess the mentee capacity. Ili ujue mentee capacity yake inakaaji, which skills, which experiences. I hope I have one here. So this is the Mentee Skills Gap Analysis Assessment Tool. So what we have listed here is what mentees are looking for, or what we intend to train them, or what we want the project to achieve by the end of this. So you do this as a conversation. Like you discuss with the mentee. Of course, when you meet, you start discussing these. The first thing is to get to know each other, share your experiences, know more about your mentee, know more about your mentor. Then you'll get time to go through this tool with your mentee. Let it be a conversation. The mentee might not need all this. It will depend with the value chain or what they are doing. So you can skip some of these things, but there are those which are key, like financial management, marketing, compliance, network and collaborations. Yes. Also, you'll discuss with your mentee the preferred learning style. Maybe your mentee anataka field visits, anataka one-on-one mentorship. Of course, mentorship will be one-on-one until year 2. That's the time you're going to do group mentorship. But for 2025 is one-on-one mentorship. So this is the first tool. It will be a Google link we are going to share with you, so that when you meet with your mentee, you need to go through it, feed it, so that we can also get a copy and also get your copy, and you'll be revisiting it now and then. Then the second tool is the YALTA Individual Learning and Development Plan. So this is the most crucial tool. So it's more on goal setting. Like, what does the mentee need? What is the mentee going to work on? What are the mentee's aspirations? What are the mentee's strengths and talent? What does the mentor need to do to support the mentee? So this one is the most important tool. I'm not saying the first one is not important, but this one is very crucial. It's the first tool which the mentee and the mentor need to work on, feed it. They'll be referring to it once in a while. And as we continue, maybe in the year 2, we are going to enhance this tool. And this is the tool we'll be following up with George to see, are you meeting your goals? Where are you? Do you need more support? What's happening? Yes. Then the last one, it's called a mentorship diary. So this diary is just a simple one. You don't need to record everything. You just need to record, like, what did you discuss? What was your learning point? What was the mentee and mentor takeaway? I'm going through this very fast. We'll get an opportunity during the physical meetings to go through these tools again, but they are easy to use, and we will always be here to go through them. Yes. So let me go back. And feel free to ask questions. So I've said we are going to use only 3 tools for now: Mentee Skill Gap Assessment Tool, Mentee Individual Learning and Development Tool, and quarterly mentorship diary. This is the diary which you'll be feeding when you meet with your mentor. Then we also have Agrobusiness Mentorship Workbook. This one is not for mentorship, but it's the workbook that you're going to use during this project. for YALTA, how we are planning to roll out the project, we are going to be having bi-monthly virtual mentor-mentee meetings with the program coordinator to follow up on your progress. It will be done per region. Then the mentees, it's supposed to be 4, sorry. The mentees, you are going to have only 4 individual mentorship sessions per year. And we are going to organize when you're going to have them. We will tell you the dates or the month. We'll tell you the date, but they have to happen in a particular month because you have mentioned you're going to facilitate you to do these activities. So they will happen in June, September, and November. And I'm sure you're asking yourself what will be happening when you're not having the mentorship sessions. We have said you'll be still connected with your mentor, but also we'll be having other activities like trainings. Maybe there'll be conferences. Like Latemo has mentioned, in August, we are going to celebrate or mark the International Youth Day. So we have an activity for that. Then also, we are going to have virtual trainings on agribusiness incubation and other business-related activities. These ones will be done both virtually and in person. And also, we are going to have 2 physical meetings in a year. That's the regional trainings and National Youth Forum, which will be happening in August. And also, since YALTA is implemented in other countries, we have regional YALTA activities. That's why we were asking you, do you have a passport? Do you have yellow fever? I hope we can be able to support all of you to travel, but it will be on need, on first come, first serve, or need basis. But we hope to ensure everyone gets an opportunity because this project, one of the activities we're supposed to do is peer-to-peer learning. That is Kenyans to learn from Kenyans, and also cross-country learning. Like we can bring Ugandans here to learn from Kenyans what you are doing, or we can take Kenyans to Eswatini. I don't know where you guys want to go. So, or we can go to Rwanda. So there will be that opportunity. And also, we are going to have selected mentees and mentors to participate in conferences, trade fairs, exhibition, and the YALTA regional forums. And I would love to ask the team which is here, Ratemo, when is Pelam Kenya National Agroecology Symposium happening? Ratemo, please don't tell them. I want them to respond. I want to see if they have been following what's happening or they see these, they know these opportunities.
Do you have a gift for the winner? Or Jeremiah, you have the
and also
mic.
make sure what the participants, not to be a Pelam Kenya style.
Okay. Jeremiah, you have the mic.
Yeah, thank you. It's on 1st November.
Thank you. I won't say if it's wrong or right. Nathir,
Maybe you can hear from someone else, then we can respond.
Nathir? Nathir? Okay.
12 August.
Okay, thank you. Francis Muya, you have the mic. The last person.
It is on 10th and 11th of July, 2025.
Okay, back to you, Monica.
Thank you. Maybe that time you can help me here because you're part of the team leading it.
Yes, it's on 10th and 11th July 2025. Yes, Kihoro, do you have another event? You have the mic. Kihoro?
No, I don't have. Mistakenly raised my hand.
Thank you. So it's on 10th and 11th July. So that's an opportunity for you as an agripreneur. You need to stay close to Monica. You know, you can't be supported if you're not aggressive, if you don't have any products or even a keynote, something to share. Yes. So back to you, Monica.
Okay, thank you, Ratemo. I think also Nehemiah, we hosted the event last year in November, but this is happening in July. Please, these opportunities will be there. But I've said they will be on first come, first serve, and also whoever is identifying them. So you can imagine we are 250, and we just have 30 slots or 50 slots per year. And that's for mentees. For mentors, maybe we'll talk about it, how many slots we have. So you have to ensure you are you're on the tunasema kwa ground, unajua what's happening, you know, so that you can, and also we won't support you just to attend a conference. You must be either exhibiting, or you are a panelist, or you are doing a signed event, or you are bringing product there. And also we are open to collaborate when you are doing events, either with your organizations or in your regions. They can be very interesting to go to Tana River to see what you guys are doing. We work together. I know John from Kenaf in Kware County, you are planning something. I know Francis from Kilifi County, you are planning something. Please involve us, engage us. We see how we can be able to collaborate. Yes, so let me now share about the next steps from here. Maybe Ratemo, I'm seeing I've really taken much time. Maybe you can give me 3 minutes to respond to any question. Then we can have our keynote speaker. Then we can go to the we can go to the breakout rooms, and I will end up with this slide on the next steps, which I know everyone is waiting for.
Thank you. Maybe we get virtual claps for Monica, putting your emoji.
Yep, give me virtual claps.
Virtual claps. And if you have a question, you raise your hand and we give you the mic. Make sure your questions are brief to the point. Oh, there's a love heart. Monica received those loves. Yes.
Thank you.
Francis, you have the mic and ask your question.
Yeah, thank you a lot, Pelam Kenya, Ratemo, and Monica. A very good, very insightful elaborations. We are thankful for that. In cases of where we are doing public participations in terms of advocacy, I know sometimes they are centralized to the counties. Like I know there was one in Nyeri, which Sarah participated. Thanks, Ratemo, you updated me on this. How can we go about it? Should we also be participating as mentor? And can we also include mentees on that? Because I think it is also very critical to hold government accountable to scale up our agroecology activities in Kenya and in large as YALTA is represented. Thank you, Aaron.
We take 3 questions and then Monica responds at once. If you have a question you and have the floor, raise your hand. Yes, we have a hand from Nathir. You have the mic.
I'm coming from Tana River, and this is a very marginalized community, and it is very marginalized county so far. How can we assist us so that we can go broadly up to the outside the country, so that we can gain more and more knowledge from our entrepreneurs from the outside of the country? Thank you very much.
Thank you, Nathir. I give Ali the mic. Monica just put down the questions. Ali, you have the mic.
Hello, hi everyone. This is Salinur from Isiolo County. And okay, we are the Asal counties, even Tana River. And you all know what these Asal counties have been going through. So mine is not a question, but just to appreciate you guys for what you are doing, because initially the only people who are supporting the northern Kenya region were the USAID. But as everyone knows, Trump alikata your support. And since then, a lot of people have been going through a lot of challenges. And northern people think that northern Kenya people are not farmers at all. But the product found in northern Kenya, if actually at one given time you get a chance or an opportunity to come here and see the product which are coming from the northern Kenya, you guys will be amazed. I think they cannot be found anywhere else. And we've had a lot of exhibitions. I think maybe Pelham or you or Ratemo, you've engaged yourself conference which was used to call Northern Kenya Impact Investment Conference, which was held by the USAID. Has anyone heard of it? I've participated in all of them, and walitutoa mbali, but unfortunately wakatoka, but Mungu naye ni nani, hakuna ule anamweza, nyinyi mkakuja sasa. So yangu tu ni kuwashukuru tena sana, and hopefully tutafikana tu pamoja, tujaribu kusonga mbele kutoka pale tulibaki. Thanks a lot, guys.
Thank you. Maybe Monica, you respond to that, and then we have a final round of questions.
Thank you. Yeah. Thank you. Before I respond to the question, there are two people, one from Bungoma and one from Siaya. They're telling me I'm not mentioning what they are doing. So in Siaya, we have these amazing young people who are doing aggregation for, inaitwaje? Sesame seeds.
Sesame.
Yeah. Yes, na njugu. Yeah. Yeah, I will talk about what the youth in Bungoma are doing in the banana value chain. Yeah, so all of us, we are here. So I'll start with that one for Francis. So this project is being funded 50% by Peram Association, Swedish Development Corporation. I think I needed to mention that when we began. And Pelam Kenya is complementing this project. And we have another project which is supporting this project, especially on issues to do with governance and social accountability. So Francis, we want young people to participate in those processes, you know, and at the beginning, we are going to support. And so if you're a mentor, you identify a public participation forum you need to attend, tag along your 5 mentees, you know, and public participation, you don't need to go there in person. You can also do a memorandum. You can be able to do a petition. And I'm happy my colleagues are here at zonal levels who have been coordinating those activities. I know they can build our capacity. And so Francis, please attend those public participation forums. And also when Pelam is engaging counties on issues with agroecology policies and other agriculture-related policies, will be engaging you either to participate in formulation processes or in public participation or in the launch, but you need to be engaged from the word go. So if you find them, please participate. And also, even though we don't facilitate you to attend, those are governance and social accountability issues which affect you, either with YALTA support, with the USAID support, or without it. You'll still need good roads, you'll still need markets. You know, like now counties are building markets. I don't know if you're followed up, is there allocation for the young people? Number two, the government has been distributing farm inputs. I don't know if the specific allocation for the young people or it's just for farmers. You know, these are some of the advocacy issues we need to follow up with. So Francis, please go for public participation, tag along your mentees, and we always support or see how we can go about it. Then about getting opportunities, there are 5 people here who I want them to put on their videos. My friends from Zimbabwe, where are you? Unless if you're in the farm. So we have Yvette, we have Navison Nyakapene, we have, you guys, I'm forgetting your name, we have Nyengetera Ngoya. I'm forgetting your name, sorry guys. So in Pelam, Kenya, we have a youth exchange program for youth in Kenya and in Zimbabwe. Right now, we have youth from Zimbabwe who are in Kenya training our farmers on marketing and value chain. So I agree with you. It's good to travel. It's good to, that's why we are talking about peer-to-peer learning, exchange learning, so that you can be able to gain this knowledge and experiences. And apart from focusing on YALTA, Pelam Kenya has many program and project which give youth an opportunity to get a lot of exposure through learning, through traveling. So we have that project for the SAMI, which I've mentioned, where we have some youth from Zimbabwe who are part of this project. I think when time comes to apply, we'll share more about it. But for YALTA, we have that opportunity for peer-to-peer learning and cross-country learning. But please, Nadil, if you want to travel, we will support with passport, Sindio Ratemo, won't support you with yellow fever. What else do you need for traveling?
You need to be in good health.
Yeah, you need to be in good health. So make sure on your side you have the necessary documents. Yes, and also I've forgotten your name, but I'm sure we will still interact. Our friend from Isiolo, thank you so much. And we will see how we can be able to collaborate and connect. And I agree with the young man, Nadir from Tana River. And I'm very proud of you guys, especially from the counties which sometimes they are marginalized, because you're doing amazing work and you're doing your level best to showcase what your counties are doing. And we're in this project to work together. Actually, along the way, I think we are going to do something called the YALTA story map, where we are going to put all YALTA participants on I should not say a Google map, pia mi technology na nisumbua Ratemo, but we are going to have an online system where we'll have all YALTA youths, so that if anyone wants a service, a product, can always reach out to you if they want to know what you are doing. Maybe, for example, if you want like a Airbnb in Muranga, you can go to the app. So if I want some products from Western, where can I go? I know there are apps out there, but what I mean is in YALTA, we are going to have the YALTA story map, which is going to be an online platform. We are going to put everyone there, and customers can reach out to you. People can learn about what you are doing. They can reach out for collaboration. Thank you, Ratemo. Sorry, I know I can talk so much.
I want to give
Yeah.
the mic to our head of programs, Mane, and then we open the last round of questions.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm trying to put my video. Okay. Thank you, Ratemo. Thank you, everyone. I just wanted to add that it's always good to level up some expectations so that we are not going to have any issue later on in terms of what we have promised to support. So I think it is good to say that in terms of supporting people to travel, not everyone can be supported. It's not feasible even with a budget. So you'll find maybe in one occasion, maybe one or two or maybe three, depending on the budget, will be supported. So even if we all get the passports and the yellow fever, it should not be like a guarantee that you are going to travel. This is just to level expectations. Otherwise, it is good to have those documents. You never know when an opportunity comes, but it's also good to understand that with this program, the budget is very, very limited in terms of support. So where possible, only a few. And I hope, and it will be maybe in terms of what has been shared, what you are doing, and maybe the region you are representing, or maybe what is required. Sometimes the conference may require a certain specific person. So those are the things so I hope you'll understand as we go that it may not be able to support everyone. Thank you.
Thank you, Mane. And as youth, you also need to take your own initiatives. There are so many opportunities out there. Even apart from Pelham, there are opportunities for you in terms of incubation, in terms of search forums. So you also need to be on the lookout in terms of what opportunities are there for you. And you have a mentor to help you apply, because out there are so many opportunities for youth and women. So I open the floor. I start with John, and then I'll request Beth to read out questions on the chat. Yeah. John, you have the mic. Keep it short, please.
Thank you for a great presentation. Mine will be short. I would wish to understand in what specific ways do you support youth participation in influencing policies, particularly during the early stages of problem identification and policy design. Thank you.
All right. Okay. You note that, Monica? So there are some questions on the chat. I'll just read a few. So when will we meet with our mentees in the area of their business? That's from Charity. Mercy is asking, hello, is it possible to have peer-to-peer visit before the end of this project so that we can learn from others? Note that. John is asking, what partnership is Pelham doing with the county government of Laikipia? Yeah. And then Finessa, is there any form we are signing? I want to leave kindly. And then Jane Wanjiro, do you have opportunity for persons with disability who are industrious and who like to learn and be mentored, especially the deaf? Yeah. And then maybe we take the last question from Mohammed and we close the question and answer. Mohammed, you have the mic.
Hello, am I audible?
Yes. Keep it short.
My name is Mohammed Yusuf. I'm a mentor from Northern Zone. This is Garissa. I'm sorry, I'm currently in Abidjan, attending as I speak African Development Bank Agricultural Forum. I've been following you in and out, and for the little time I was listening to you, I have learned a lot from you guys, and I'm very happy to be part of this young generation who are inspired by the actions and what they want to do for Africa. And I think you have a lot of platforms and forums so that they can join us, and you do a lot to inspire them. For that, more remarks, I want to say thank you, Monica and the team. And I'm looking forward to this. I will be in Abidjan for the next 4 days. I will be back in Nairobi on Saturday. Thank you.
Thank you. Monica, the last question on the chat from Asunga. Oh, there are two. Will there be pitching for the mentees? I don't know. Maybe pitching ideas to mentors. I don't know. For Rofi, is there a PDF containing all available lessons on agroecology, like a soft copy, brochure, or notes? Finam, when will we meet with our mentees in our area? Okay, let's stop there. We allow Monica to respond, but we will continue responding on the chat. So Monica, you can address those questions. Monica?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I'm saying maybe I can respond to that one for pitching. We might not have there will be time for pitching, but pitching we will do it through linkages with other partners who are under this YALTA APP project, and that might not happen the first year. That will be next year, but I'm sure there are other opportunities which we can refer you to or link you up to be able to do that. And I think also Ratemo, because of time, maybe let me not respond to all questions, because some of the questions will be responded on the next steps and when we have the breakout rooms. Yeah.
All right, thank you. So everyone be aware that.
Sorry, Ratemo. Then there's a form. I will be putting it on the link in a few. Please make sure you feed it.
Is that logistics? Maybe make it clear.
Yes, it's logistics. Please make sure you fill the form. We are going to reimburse you Kenya shillings 500 for the airtime that you have used to participate in this meeting. Yeah, it's going to be sent. Maybe not today, but you are going to send it. Yeah. So you make sure you fill the form, and it's only for those people who are in this meeting. Yeah.
Thank you. And is M-Pesa number. Don't put.
Oh, yeah.
And it should be your number that it reflects your name. And make sure you write your number correctly. Because if it goes to another number and you are the problem, unfortunately, we will not compensate that. So be very clear in your number. We are going to share more on that. I think we have finished the session on YALTA, but we are going to continue with the conversation. Monica and Juma will be responding to questions on the chat. So Monica, please, and also drop on the chat some of the responses. So we want to invite our keynote speaker, Mr. Kevin, to give us the keynote speech, and then we are going to take a health break before we continue. Karibu sana, Kevin. Please, let me allow you to, you can raise your hand so that I allow you to open the mic. Okay, I see you. The mic is yours. Thank you.
Well, good morning towards afternoon. Hello.
Good morning.
Hello.
Yes.
I hope you can see me. I am actually seated under a tree in an ecological arrangement to also just inspire you that you can actually set up your office or your working space from wherever you are and enjoy working with other people. My name is Kelvin Kerr. I just graduating from the youth bracket, 2 years, approaching 2 years from the youth age as described by the Constitution of Kenya. And I am an agripreneur. I have been working in the spaces of development world, but in most cases, I had this urge to really practice what was in the heart. And this is really agriculture and things that work with nature. It started very, very long time ago when I was still a kid. I think in class 5, those of you who may have benefited from the Maziwa ya Moi, we used to have the 4K clubs. And by that time, I was in class 4 and 5 before it was scrapped off. I was the chair of our club, and I always remember the things that we used to do, and I think I practice them to date. I ran an enterprise called Nadanya Green Limited, which was registered in the year 2020 during Corona. And this enterprise is largely established in Vihiga County, practicing the production of Africa leafy vegetables, production of dairy, particularly milk as a product, fish, working on the called fish ponds. We're using dam liners to do fish production, particularly tilapia, and a few catfish. We're also in the production of poultry with an emphasis on production of indigenous poultry. And the rest of the things are small things that surround this kind of ecosystem that we have established. Why did we establish the farm or the enterprise? Is because we had been inspired I and my spouse that it is actually sweet to have within the farm to recycle within the farm for production and to maximize profit to reduce the cost of production. I hope I can be heard. I'm using tethering data and sometimes they're calling. So if I'm not able to be heard, somebody can just say something. But I think I'm audible so far. Yeah. And if I'm products in Vihiga, yes, thank you. In the process of producing these products, we started graduating to a level whereby small-scale farmers began to visit our enterprise, which was like a demo farm, to just see what we were doing. We started attracting even development partners, some that probably now, because of here we are with Pelham, may not be able to mention them, but many of the development partners, including now our county government, have been able to visit us and work with us, try to use our model to encourage other people to do agroecological production. Now we have moved to a level where other farmers are now aggregating at our shop, because we've opened a shop, and we're selling. So we buy from farmers. Most of them are, like Vihiga and part of Kakamega. Most farmers have got small scale, land. So they produce and they lack where to sell, or they want to sell and get money instantly. So for us, we worked with the financial institutions who are our banks, and both of them have gone into an arrangement where we buy off from farmers, they pay directly, or sometimes give us the money we pay by our account systems. And then once we sell our bigger markets, then we are able to repay that particular funds. I really didn't know how to inspire you or where to start, especially having listened to what Nyaga has said, Monica, and the country director. And so I'll just speak so that whatever you can pick would be able to help you as young people, as people who would wish to create jobs, make money, and just live a modest life. I mean, even if you have 20 Lamborghinis, you can only drive one. So just live a life that is modest, a life that can help you benefit other people, can help you meet your bills, and be able to enjoy life to the most extent that you may wish to enjoy. So I've talked about our background. I've talked about a few things, but I'll mention about the anchoring. How did we anchor ourselves in this business? One, I've mentioned about the county government. If you are a young person and you want to engage in agribusiness, and I'm saying agribusiness, not farming. Most of us are doing farming. Farming is different from agribusiness. You need to have registered your enterprise or working in some kind of arrangement of registration or legal apparatus. You need to have banking arrangements. You also need to have what we call the business permits that now play around. You also have medical tests that are always taken, especially to our workers, and they are given medical certificates and the rest. At the same time, you also need to be anchored by some part of private sector that operates within the counties. One of them is the Kenya National Chamber of Commerce, where for us, our case, at some time we were privileged. I actually served as a director for 3 years in the Viga Chamber of Commerce. It is something good because it elevates you, it gives you an opportunity to think differently, to be exposed to opportunities beyond your county, even beyond the country. There's others like the Young Professionals for Rural Agriculture and Development, YPAD. This is a network of young farmers across the country. If Monica allows me, I think if she knows, I could also still share contact to the current present Kenya country director, Kenya chapter country director, to be able to also onboard these farmers or these young entrepreneurs. I'm also a member of the Farmers Network. Farmers Network is a Facebook opportunity that was created by one of my good friends, whom I actually mentored at some point when he was starting his agri enterprise. He is based now in the parts of Loitoktok. He's established a very large farm there to demonstrate how people can, make money through contract farming and arranged ways of production, particularly in onion, tomato, and bananas. So this network is a social one. It's on Facebook. For those of you who may wish to check Facebook, just check a Farmers Club. You'll be able to join it. So you have a code. And then always get opportunities there. There are opportunities for funding, opportunities for training, opportunities for exchange visits here and there. That is a bit of anchoring. And also the other bit of anchoring is looking for financial support. I will tell you that when you are organized, these players will just come. Like I know Pelham may be having networks or institutions or opportunities for funding, but they may be lacking whom to share these opportunities with, because opportunities also, they always say that luck is when opportunity meets preparedness. So you prepare yourself by having documentation, having your records of accounts, daily sales, having your workers' records and data well put, putting them into contracting, paying them through some kind of system, and be able to be traceable, have an operation point where somebody can easily trace you. Now, let me talk about now the business opportunities in agroecology or agriculture, particularly for the youth. as you are seeing me now, I may not really be doing the literal production, but then I've elevated myself to a level where I've created this chain where we have those producing, we have those marketing for us, we have those who are even part of the branding, and we are also those who are just volunteering to ensure that things happen the way they should happen within our enterprise. So the businesses are there, one, in terms of the actual production, but then young people may not be having it. Sorry, those are disclaimers. If you hear chicken or cows, you just know that we are in the village. So there are these opportunities that you can pick, particularly when you are in these enterprises. I a bit of lost a bit of my. Well, let me go back here. The opportunities in business. Now we have in IT. How can young people take opportunity in the digital apparatus to market products or to create systems to market? For example, using the blockchain technology, distribution channels. How can young people be placed in the technology setup to be able to help agri-entrepreneurs or other young farmers to be able to market their products? Value addition. For our case, we are embracing solar technology, and in solar, you can now today dry vegetables. Keep them in a shelf or in a way that they can stay longer. I'm losing the word, to stay longer, threshold for them to be sold elsewhere. So if you want to sell your produce, say from Iga to Nairobi, you can sun dry them and be able to package and distribute them to Nairobi and actually sell them at a much more higher price as you would have sold them when they were very fresh. There's also the cooking aspect. I see a lot sometimes when I travel to Nairobi. I see students, they want to eat quick food. Instead of buying chips and kuku, they can actually buy fried amaranth or fried terere. These are opportunities that are there for us young people or their upcoming young people to take on and sprout in the agricultural space. There is also the aspect of research. Some of you have gone to school. You can decide to engage in research, try to understand this seed system, the seed processing, the seed maintenance, and the conversion of the seed to production. Do some research, be able to document and publish, this opportunity. I think even the colleagues at Pelham would be interested to digest some of this information that will be coming from you. The other thing is using opportunities like YouTube. Are you able to share some of the opportunities or experiences that you have on YouTube and be able to amass a massive number of following and then convert these opportunities for you in terms of resources? Lastly, the opportunities for traveling. As you travel, some of you may make money. I've been privileged, like I am a member of an executive board member. Most of the time when we travel, as much as we're working, we also get something small. So these are opportunities that there exist for you when you are in this space. Now, the challenges. Yes, there are challenges and there will always be challenges. So don't lose hope. Try to find a way of surmounting them. And a good way of surmounting them, I want to say thank you so much to Pelham for giving you this chance to be mentored, or even those who are mentoring to have a chance to associate with mentees. Because during this time, you'll be able to find ways to navigate through the challenge. One of the key challenges that you will experience in this space is, of course, the governing enterprise or the governing ecosystem is really not for the young people. And young people have to really fight to be in the space. I remember in my experience when I was first the chair of the Viga Youth in Business, we had to work very hard to establish the Viga Youth policy. And in this policy, we were able to get opportunities where even young people would get funds from the Viga Trade Enterprise Fund and also an establishment of the Viga Youth Fund and even a sports fund. So you have to participate in that process by engaging, by pushing, by asking questions, by, having opportunities to sit down with your leadership. I remember we even did what we called the Governors Roundtable, 2 years. And through these kinds of formations that we were able to come up with policies that, support the young people. Later on, we also participated in the development of the bigger youth in agribusiness strategy. And this was timely because I had actually also been able to participate in the national youth in agribusiness strategy development around 2016. So with that experience, I came back down with, to support our county to develop this kind of strategy. And I think after that, we had Kisumu borrowing from Vihiga, and I think also Kakamega. So these things are there. And I'm seeing a lot of chats, so I'm also just trying to see if there are questions for me. The opportunities are there, the challenges are there. I could also mention another challenge is the accessibility of land. So again, as much as the land issue is a challenge, you can change tact. You can talk to your parents to give you spaces where you can operate from. But if you are smart enough, like what we try to do where the county government can provide land banks for you to access where you can practice agriculture. However, where that is not in existence, you can uptake the opportunity of, virtual spaces. If you have a small land, you can be able to do the virtual agriculture, or try to come up with the new technologies that we have, like the greenhousing and the stuff. But again, not all these technologies work everywhere. It depends where you are coming from. So thank you so much. I'm hearing we have 1 minute to break for breakout session. I would want to stop there. If there is any question, I would be able to take. However, I am looking forward to join this program. Monica, please, as much as you have mentors and mentees, please find a space where I think I could also join so that we support this initiative to make it more impactful. Thank you.
Thank you. Virtual claps for our keynote speaker. Appreciate him. And Kevin, there are some hands up for questions. I'm going to give 2 only. So, and the rest you put on chat. So I want to give the mic to Nathir. Nathir, you have the mic. Please keep your question short. Yeah.
Number one, I want to ask I heard talking about research and is based in Vihiga. Will you able to have research assistance there so that we can have some research with you? Then the second thing is about the ecosystem that is talking about. How can we collaborate with you so that we can have the interaction with you? I'm from a marginalized community. That's why I'm very eagerly asking the questions from Tana River. Thank you very much.
Bye. Thank you. Maybe we take one more question. Who has a question? Raise your hand. We take 2. Yes, Ali, you have the mic. Ali, you have the mic.
Okay, thank you. Mine is not just some lots of questions. So I was asking if it's possible for Mr. Kelvin to share his number with us so that we might even call him for some inquiries, because everything that he just said from the start seems very possible and very amazing. So maybe at some given time, with the people, the ones who are still continuing doing the agriculture, we can maybe ask him some few questions on the challenges that we may face in the near future. So kindly, if it's possible, maybe you guys can ask him to share his contacts with us. Yeah.
Kevin, you can respond to the two.
Yes, thank you so much. My contacts are I will also type them, but my number is +254 722 364 795. +254 722 364 795. My email sorry. I will type them. My email is kelvin1@gmail.com. About the question on research, yes, we have been privileged to conduct researches and even feasibility studies and develop reports, conduct trainings. At this point, I do not know my friend's expertise, but as I share my email, he can share his expertise with me for consideration. We have been privileged to do a lot of work with ADS and Weltunga Hilfe in Kiambu, Kajiado, and Nairobi, and part of Vihiga. So I think there is no harm if his expertise are able to blend with what we need, we'll be able to work with him. Thank you.
Thank you. I think we wrap up the session. I hand over to Juma. Yeah. Juma?
Okay, thank you, Ratio. That was a very informative session. I think we can have a 5 minutes break, then we can come back. 5 minutes, so it's okay, right?
Yeah,
We can have
put
a
a
5
thumbs
minutes
up.
break.
Yeah, put a thumbs up if you're okay with that. If not, you put a thumbs down. Yeah. I think, yeah, okay.
We can proceed with a 5 minutes break, so we'll come back exactly at 12:06. Don't drop, you can just remain still. Then we'll resume back at 12:06. Okay, see you then.
So as we take a break, you make sure you fill your reimbursement and make sure you have your M-Pesa number. Don't fill twice. Don't share. We are going to verify with the people here. So don't think you can share with your friends. Don't do that. That's very wrong. We are going to verify those who are here. Yeah, thank you.
Good. The break is not over. Akipole, kumbe nilituma it didn't come along. But nimekutumia saa hizi, epo na hiyo slide ya mwisho una kama unaweza present about hizo next steps. Sawa. Kuna sikia habari
Ratemo, if you can hear me, Ratemo, Monica, or
Yeah.
Zuma.
Mole, I went for
I can see I can see the comments from the participants. Some of them, the beauty is about to die. So maybe if you can presume with the meeting we finished.
Sawa
Before we
sawa.
lose.
Okay, sorry, I went for a cup of tea. Merudi. I hope everyone has taken a break. Now we want to continue to the breakout rooms. So what will happen, we are going to have 4 rooms, and these 4 rooms are going to be divided per zone. You know, Pelham will work with zones. So each breakout room will have a Pelham staff to coordinate, and there are some guiding questions which are going to share on the chat for you to have, and you'll have to appoint a note taker, and the Pelham staff will moderate the session. So I want each zone to announce the counties that they have so that the members can decide which zone they fall for. So I start with Beth, since you're ready. Oh, Monica first, and then Beth.
Yeah, also it will be the opportunity for the mentees to meet their mentors, but there are mentors who didn't make it today, so don't worry. And also there are mentees who have not yet been matched, but they are going to be given their feedback today. Yeah.
Yes, and Pelham is going to plan for physical meetings in future, which we are going to share in the next steps. So don't worry if you don't see your mentor or mentee. So Beth, please announce the counties that you will have in your Western Zone.
Okay. Thank you, Ratemo. Okay, so good afternoon, everyone. My name is Beth. So if you hear the county that I'll mention, please note that you'll be in the breakout room for the Rift Western Kenya zone. The first one is Nakuru, Baringo, Turkana, Bomet, Migori, Kisumu, Homa Bay, Vihiga, Kakamega, Busia, Trans Nzoia, West Pokot, Siaya, Bungoma, and Uasin Gishu.
Okay, thank you.
Done.
And Turkana is in that region. Okay. Now we go to George Foro. Please, from Nairobi and Central Region, you can announce your counties so that the participants can know.
Okay, good morning. My zone, Nairobi and Central Zone, is Nairobi, Kiambu, Murang'a, Nyeri, Kirinyaga, and Nyandarua.
Thank you, Foro.
Thank you.
We go to Benson, Upper Eastern and Northern Kenya Zone. Benson, you have the mic. Please announce the counties. Benson.
Hello, everyone. Good to have you around. For Upper Eastern and North Kenya region, we have the following counties. 1, Meru County. 2, Tharaka Nithi County. 3, Laikipia County. 4, Isiolo County. 5, Marsabit County. 6, Samburu County. And Embu County. Welcome.
Thank you, Benson. I hope you've heard. So the Northern Kenya region, we had some people here, Marsabit, Samburu. Make sure you join that zone. The last but not least, Lower Eastern and Coast Zone, Kihoro. Please announce counties, and Amos will be the one moderating with Monica. Kihoro, are you with us? Patrick? If not, I can also announce them. Patrick, confirm you and speak. Anyway, let me just announce. So for the Lower Eastern, we have Ukambani region, Kitui, Makueni, Machakos. We have Kajiado and the coast. Coast region is all the way going to the ocean. Tana River, Taita, Mombasa, Malindi, not Malindi, but Kilifi, Kwale, all those areas in coasts. So if you're from that side, please join the Lower Eastern and Coast region. I think we are good, so I'm going to initiate the breakout rooms. You join the one that is yours. So I've opened the rooms. So just join the room that falls under your location. You just go and join. If you have challenge, remain behind. We will assign you manually. Just join.
Ratemo, I don't have a group.
You're going to Lower Eastern, Monica?
How am I knowing my group? I just click here for breakout.
Yeah, you join. Just click join. But and assign you. Let me take you.
Yeah.
Monica. And this is a way of seeing those who are online and with us. Diana, you can choose any room you want. You're free to join. The same with Mane. Whichever room you want, just join it. Yes, Evans, let me, Anna.
Sina group.
Where are you from?
Ratemo ni mimi.
Evans, enter Nyanza.
Ratemo, can I be excused with the groups, please?
Okay, you can just be here in the main room,
Okay,
waiting for them to come back.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Ratemo, ama ni mimi, I'm not in the group.
Wait, I'm assigning you.
Okay, so maybe unaweza assign then.
Okay. As Monica. Oh, I've seen you. I assign you to Lower Eastern. Okay, you can go. Yes, Felix, where are you?
From CS.
Yeah.
I am giving a display.
Let me assign you. Okay.
Okay.
Felix, you can click Evans. Let me assign you. You go. Evans. Evans, click on the prompt. David Cheboy, where are you from? Assumpta, where are you from? I put you. Oh, sorry. David, sorry. Please talk. Where are you from? Assumpta, let me take you to Nyanza. David, put on the chat. I can assign you quickly.
Okay.
Where are you from? Just put on the chat where you're from and I assign you. So Esther,
Okay.
I see you. Esther, let me just assign you. Clifford, where are you from? Makueni, Assumpta. Assumpta is Makweli. Assumpta, let me look for Assumpta. Toro, you have not gone to Nairobi. Oh. Boy, where are you from, David?
David Cheboy, Baringo, Rift Valley.
Oh yeah, let me assign you. You go. Boy, David. Oh yeah, I've assigned you. You can go. Yes, Nathir, I think you are Pakistan. Let me assign you.
I'm from Tanariva.
Oh, Tana River.
Tanariva.
Lower
Yes,
East.
Tanariva.
Okay.
Yes.
Sawa sawa. Assign.
Wewe nitoke. Taweza toka.
Just remain there. Let me assign you. I'm looking for your name.
Nadir Osman from Tanariva County.
Okay, sawa sawa. I found you. Let me assign you. Nadir.
Nadir Osman from Tanariva County.
Mbona uoni? No. Nadir. Victoria. Nadir, I found you. You can go. Albina, well, just check on the prompt and join, Nadir. I've assigned you. Just join it. And Albina, where are you from? Albina, unmute.
From Kisumu.
Sawa. Utaona prompt ya Nyanza. Just join.
So.
Okay. I've put, you can join. Check your screen. Oh, raise your hand because I can't track chat room and the rooms. Yes, Peter, I put you where?
Laikipia.
Pardon, where?
Laikipia.
Laikipia ni hapa Eastern. Okay, enough you. Check your screen. You go to Upper Eastern. Yes, Kasim, where are you from? Kasim. Peter, you are good, just...
Upper Eastern.
Kasim, Upper Eastern. Kasim. Okay, check your screen. Okay, check your screen. Fortunate, unmute. Where are you from?
Lower Eastern and Coastal Region.
Okay, Fortunate. Check your screen. You are good. You can join. Oh, Rofi Barasa, where are you from?
Bomet.
Oh, Bomet. Okay. Rofi. Mbona uoni? Rofi Barasa. You see, there's a place where it says breakout rooms. Una join ile yako. So let me... I found you. Rofi, you're from? Okay, just check your screen. Wairimo, are you from Central? Unmute.
Yes, Central Nairobi.
Okay, check your screen and join
Central
it.
Nairobi.
Sawa, prompt. Michael Ogutu, are you from Rift Western? I put you.
From Kisumu.
Kisumu?
Kisumu Nyando sub county.
Okay, sawa. Michael. Okay, check your device. I've prompted you. Neddy, where are you from?
Vihiga.
Vihiga. So check your screen and go to your group. Just a minute. Okay, you can go. Let me charity. Oh. Some of you, I'm not sure, so I'm just putting you random that you have. Yes, Sam, where are you from?
Samson from Kiambu.
Sawa. Yambu. Okay.
Hello.
Hello, yes. I've put
Maziwa.
Sam, you can go. Evans, check your screen. I've put you. You have not clicked. Yes, Leleruk, where are you from?
I'm from Samburu County.
Okay, I've put you. Check your screen. Lillian, where are you from? Lillian Mongolo? Unmute and tell me.
I'm from Kwale Coast.
Okay, check your screen and go. Simon Washira, where are you from? Simon. You ask, I want to unmute you. Please tell me where you're from. I put you.
From Laikipia County.
Okay, check your screen and join. Kolo Oti, where are you from? Neleruk, I have put you. Okay. Nipora Musyoka, please put me. Oh, costs. Okay. Nipora. Nipora. Where are you? Leleruk, you need to click and join. I've prompted you. You have not joined. There's a prompt on your phone. Brennan, the same. Samsung, Michael, you have not joined. Francis, once. Lourdes, where are you from? So that I allocate a room. Unmute.
Nairobi region.
Okay, check your screen. I've prompted you, eh?
Okay, so I join.
Yes, join Nairobi.
Thank you.
Amina, please unmute and tell me where you're from. I assign you a room.
I'm Amina Bishar from Wajir County, Upper Eastern.
Okay, I check your screen. I've prompted you.
Okay.
For those who are still in the waiting, please check your screen and join. Sami and Dupo, unmute and tell me where you're from. Sammy? Sammy, unmute. Sammy? Oh, yeah. Let me to Hussein. Hussein, where are you from? Let me unmute you. Hussein?
I'm from Wajir.
Oh, Wajir. Oh, that's Upper Eastern. Please join the group. I've put you there. Check your screen, eh? Jeremiah, where are you from? Jeremiah, unmute. Andrew, please unmute and tell me where you're from. I think you've joined. That's good. Christopher, are you even in a group? I've allocated you, you have not joined. That is fine. Let me Christopher. Okay. Kasim. Kasim, you need to click and join the group. You're already in Upper Eastern. You just need to click. Okay, let me reassign you again. Check your screen, Kasim. Welcome back.
Hata tujamaliza.
Msijali,
Ratemo.
it's not the last day. We will meet again. Don't worry.
Ratemo.
Ona utamuongea. People want to go back, eh?
Which people? And even I have.
Msijali. We'll have another session in future. So I want to welcome Beth Omai to lead in the next session of reporting back. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you, Ratemo. Let me just talk on behalf of my people. That time was a bit short, but we managed to cover most of the areas. So for the 4 zones, I want to believe you selected a secretary to take note of the feedback from the participants. So I wish to start with the Upper Eastern and the Northern Zone. Benson, who was your secretary?
Navison.
Sorry?
Navison.
Yes, so the secretary, please, you can proceed and give us the feedback from your groups.
Oh, raise your hand. I allow you to speak. Secretary. Secretary, raise your hand. Anaitwa nani? Oh,
Navison, yeah.
Okay, unmute, please.
Thank you so much. My name is Navison. I'm here in Tarakaniti. Thank you for the session. We had a nice session of, we discussed about experiences, where from our mentor, he shared about his experience, and Mr. Paul Kinoti is one who shared, and we discussed about the mentorship journey in youth, where youth they have been empowered in Meru County, and currently right now is also still working in the home area, promoting youth in agriculture, practicing, and also they are setting up citrus farms. And also they are also setting up ICT centers where they provide youths with internet so that they can access current information. Then on the exciting innovation, we have also discussed about issues to do with agrotourism. We have realized that currently the tourism, which is the traditional tourism, where we normally think that people come to see animals in Masai Mara, it is now not only the tourism, which is now even letting people to earn money. Now youth can even set up agroecology farms. Then they earn farm from what we call, they earn money from what we call agrotourism. Then another innovation we have also discussed about the emergence of what we call seed banks, which is now conserving indigenous seeds in agriculture. Then in terms of myth, normally people think that in terms of myth, they normally think that for them to start something, they need bigger capital, which is not. You can start small wherever you are, use the resources which are there, try to partner with other organizations like PERAM. Right now they have a program which is like this: be competitive, participate. You have to show up that you are interested and submit all the assignments in time. Then you will be supported. Then we also realize that youth, they also need what we call strategic resources. Before we say they are not interested into agroecology, they need strategic resources which are like land, because you cannot do agroecology in the air. I thank you.
Yeah, just to add in on the misconceptions on the youth is the idea of recouping what they have invested if it's maybe an enterprise project that they have been involved in. There's a condition of they will be able to recoup the interest in the shortest time period, and which is not always the same. And also the fact that some youth think that it is a must to have a lot of resources to engage in any enterprise or in agribusiness ventures, and that is not the case. They can start somewhere with what they have and what they have from within their surroundings, their environment, and take advantage of that and mold it into an enterprise or agro enterprise initiative. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for that, Upper Eastern. Ratem, I want to believe there's somebody who's taking notes. Ratemo? Okay, we can proceed to the next zone. That is Rift Western Kenya zone. Lillian, I'm requesting you to unmute and proceed.
Thank you so much, Beth. So for the Rift and Western region, this is what, sorry about that. So this is what we did from our breakout session. The first question on mentorship experiences, we have Robert Mwangi, who has been in 3 mentorship programs, and he gave his experience that he has acquired technical skills on commercialization and business upscaling. He has also been able to gain financial management skills, particularly in separating personal and business finances. He has also been able to improve networking and client management skills, as well as establishing strategic partnerships. And he also gave an example on a scenario where he's been in collaboration with a lady who has been able to bring clients to his farm. And in this mentorship program, he intends to continue sharing experiences and learning from mentees, while also establishing or building synergies. Albina from Kisumu highlighted mentorship as a key learning tool, and her mentorship focus areas were on market linkages, gender dynamics, and also customer engagement strategies. Our second question was an exciting or emerging trends in agribusiness, and participants here highlighted current innovations such as the use of technology and innovation in farming, advancement in improved kienyeji chicks where they are being vaccinated. There was also the issue of value addition initiatives in agricultural products, and also the rising interest in controlled environment agriculture, such as the greenhouses. On the misconceptions about youth in agriculture, we had a case study from Western Kenya where the youth are not supposed to plant a certain type of seeds where it is deemed a taboo. And that one makes the youth to shy off from planting that particular type of crop. And we also have common discouraging perceptions such as ukulima ni ushamba, agriculture is dirty, and that agriculture is meant for the old and the poor and those people who didn't go to school. And you find that the youth tend to avoid agriculture because of those stereotypes. And we also have misguiding government policies, which are demoralizing. An example was given on advocacy for avocado farming for export to China, but licenses are very expensive and only accessible to the wealthy people. There was also perception that those who pursue agriculture are failures. And also, misconception about that many youth are drawn to quick income opportunities and they therefore overlook agriculture, which requires time and patience. And the last questions on do's and don'ts. In YALTA, I managed to capture the do's, that we should keep time and remain attentive, and also commitment. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Lillian, for that. Then we'll proceed to Nairobi and Central Zone. Cora, who was the secretary?
For my side, I think I didn't have a secretary. I did it on my side.
Okay, please
Yeah.
proceed.
Yeah, I got two people. I had a mentor called Terry, and she really shared that she was in Aola, and she shared her experience with a lady from Wajir who was very, who really benefited and even encouraged her. And they ended up even coming up with a farm called Eco Farm, where after starting that company, Terry, I think, elected the lady to the board. The lady from Wajir was elected to the board. She thinks that that lady did well in the mentorship program, that even she got more opportunity due to Terry encouraging her and also referring her to that. And now they have a company which is doing very well. And on mentee, on the side of the mentee, we had Lucy, who said that she grew career-wise through the mentorship. She was in Aola also, and she met a lot of people through the program. She said that even she got more skill in M&E and even started developing some blogs through the mentorship program. And for her, she can say that the mentorship really helped her and mentored her to what she is now. On the question number 2, I think we did do well in terms of technology in agriculture. We didn't do well because of time. But on the number 3, the myth, the lack of interest for the youth came out. They were also saying about the space, limited of space for farming for the youth also is a myth which make youth not to engage in agroecology. Some say they lack skills and experience to do agroecology practices. Other they prefer white collar jobs. Other are the cause of migration from urban. They want to go to the urban areas where they think that there is a growth than the rural area. And also they were saying that lack of policy where youth are being mentioned, it's also a kind of a myth which make youth not to get involved a lot in the agroecology. On the challenges, which are that's number 4 question, challenges which they will face is lack of time and time management. So the solution was to organize themselves so as to manage time, because some are maybe employed and the time to meet might be a challenge to them. So the important thing is time. Thank you.
Thank you, Farah, for that. Please, participants, let's utilize the chat sessions. If you have inputs, you have questions from the presentation, please, you can have them at the chat. We'll review them after we are done with the presentation. So I call upon the Lower Eastern and Coastal Zone. Juma, who was in charge? Who was the secretary?
It was Francis Masha.
Francis. Okay. Francis, if you can raise your hand and then we'll. Francis. Okay.
Perfectly. I think generally our discussion was around how the mentees will processes had happened. Some could share their experiences as a mentees, and it was really good that people have been taken through to different ideas from the starting to the final product, some of them. And that was a very good process that we have really learned from. And the other question was about the trends in agribusiness. What are the innovations that have just come in agribusiness? And one was solar drying. Solar drying, now that in order to increase some shelf life of some of the products for more preservatives, for preservation and make sure that we are selling in future, then solar drying is becoming one of the technology that we need to embark on. So then at least we have our products shelf life increased and of course be used in future. And the other thing that came out very clear was the branding and the packaging of our products. I think this can be seen very well that most people really are attracted by how you brand your product. At times the products might not be very much okay, but then the appearance and the branding attracts people to really understand what's all about it, and that can attract a lot of customers. And that's a good trend. That's a good innovation that we really need to do. We can see that one by, I think, for those who are in the second agroecology conference, could really attest to this. Some of us could sell our products on the very day in a few minutes, not because of anything else, but the branding was really attractive. And the other technology that came was the drone farming. Some people are using the drone technology. Some people are using drone right now to control pests and also apply herbicides. I think these are very, very critical technology for the agribusiness. There are farmers to use in making sure that they are effectively in their farming and having no other problems in terms of how they can apply herbicides to their crops. And the other one was also biofertilizers and adaptations on recycling of the waste. This was well explained. The use of vertical farming, the one of technology that are right now going on, that people can really farm in a very small space, and you can really get, let's say, if you farm vegetables, you don't require an acre to do that. You can just use your house base just outside your house and put some sacks for you to do some farming for your families. And the third is very, very key. The climate smart, that is in line with the vertical farming. We seriously, for us to be in a position to focus on sustainable farming methods that are very, very withstanding in climate change. So the climate smart farming is very, very key. It's a technology that most of the people are now engaging to make sure that they farm. And finally, the last question was about the myths and the misconception of young people, especially the youth. There's a belief that youth are lazy. Okay, it's a belief, it's a myth, which is not really fact. But they're saying they are lazy and they do not want to dig. They don't want to work in the shamba. They see farming as a dirt job. They see farming like it's a job for people who never went to school. Those who are using their energies to do farming are looked to be like from the low class. So those are some of the myths. And the other one was people believe that young people right now mostly time in the internet, the use of their gadgets other than the practical way of farming. So that misconception has really resulted to most of the people thinking that the young people are not productive. It's like whatever we can think of is not really productive in the sense that we don't engage very heavily in the farming. So I think those are some of the misconceptions that we have. And generally, that is our discussion around the groups that we had. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Francis, for the presentation. And I want to appreciate the fact that you mentioned that in business or when you're marketing your product or services, you need to identify the unique proposition for you to have better markets for your products. So thank you for that. I'll go through your comments at the chat section. So we have Assumpta who noticed that there was no addition of just a minute to the breakout session. I think maybe next time we can have more time. I think the breakout session was more engaging for them to comment that. Then Johnson mentioned it was a good session. Saiton noted of the network issues he had. Don't worry, Saiton, maybe next time things will work well for you. Then we have James mentioned it's so sad that at this age, some people have such perceptions. YALTA is changing this one at a time. Kudos, Lillian. I think this is a comment from what Lillian presented. Then we have Assumpta. I love everything about agroecology. Talk of intercropping different crops as crop repellents, miles, bumps. We have double dark beds, sunken beds, zide pits, like even being in the environment is cool and attractive. We have Godfrey from communication. The meeting was to end at noon, so why don't we keep time, please? We have taken note of that, Godfrey. Apologies. Okay, Navison, we have taken note. I think that is it. Thank you all for your presentation and also for your contribution in the breakout rooms. We hope that we have more of that so that you are able to interact and share more. Thank you, Ratemo, back to you.
Thank you. Virtual claps for Beth, if you can. Appreciate her for moderating that session. Thank you, everyone, for participating in the breakout rooms. We are now about to finish. And before we finish, you can wonder what are the next steps in terms of YALTA? What is coming? What are the plans Pelham has for you? So please bear with us. Apologies for our time. We have taken some time from you, but I feel it's worth it. I know you have learned one or two things from this interaction. So I want to invite Geoffrey Juma to present the next steps for YALTA and what our youth should expect from Pelham in terms of what are we planning. If not Juma, Monica. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Ratemo. I'll just take the lead. Thank you, everyone, for your patience as we come to close for this meeting. Thank you all for the energy and participation so far. It's been a powerful start. As we move forward, let's shift our focus to the next steps that will shape how we work together. I will now walk you through the key actions we'll make in the coming days to bring this mentorship journey to life. So the next step will be match the mentees and the mentors. We'll finalize and confirm mentor-mentee pairings based on interest, expertise, and mentorship goals. The next step will be share signed contracts by 13th May this month. These will allow all mentors and mentees are required to complete, sign, and return the mentorship agreement to Pelham by 13th. Then the following step will be Pelham Kenya to share mentor-mentee list. The official list of matched mentors and mentees will be shared by Pelham to ensure everyone has the correct contact information and pairing details. Then last but not least, mentors to initiate first contact with mentees. Mentors should proactively reach out to their assigned mentees to introduce themselves and begin scheduling their initial one-on-one sessions. Then lastly, join agroecological market training and mentorship tools review. This should happen between 26th and 27th May 2025. All mentors and mentees are expected to attend these key training workshops, which will build skills on agroecology and deepen understanding of mentorship tools and approaches. Okay, thank you, Ratemo. Back to you.
All right, now as we finish, just to announce that all these presentations and actions will be shared to you on your WhatsApp wall. So don't worry, Geoffrey will share the key actions, the presentations, maybe he'll share a link, and then you can download the materials. And then number 2, please ensure you fill your airtime reimbursement. And even if you have filled and you are not here, we are going to screenshot this meeting and that's what we are going to confirm. So if you have named Techno, that is not a name, that's a mobile. So you might not get your reimbursement because we don't know Techno. If you have renamed Samsung, Samsung is a mobile, it's not a person. So rename your screen. We are going to take a screenshot and that's like a list of participants for us. So ensure you have your name in terms of what is displayed. And then on the chat or on the wall, I've put a platform called Knowledge Center. As you know, information is power. So if you want to learn more about organic agriculture, agroecology, feel free to subscribe or register and you'll be able to learn a lot of information on organic. And then number 3, the last announcement. I'm not sure if everyone is able to switch on their camera. But at the end of this meeting, we want to take a photo so that everyone here is able to be seen. But before that, there's a very short survey. As you know, at the end of every meeting, it's good to evaluate us as Pelham and us as planners or organizers. So I want you to take like 5 minutes of your time to answer this closing survey. I think we can take a photo first and then we do the survey as we go. So please, everyone, switch on your camera if you're okay. I want to request Diana from Pelham to take a screenshot of us. If you're in a background that is not supposed to be seen, don't switch on your video. If you feel like somewhere you are is very private, don't switch on. Please switch on. Diana, you confirm you have taken the photo. This is what we're also going to post on social media. This is like a virtual lounge, but of course, Monica has plans for you and Geoffrey. Yes, so smile for the camera, don't be so moody, you know. We are youth, Gen Z, millennials, tuko pamoja, yeah? So Diana, once you take the photo, you just alert us so that we finish with the survey. Smile for the camera until Diana says, okay. If you know you're in a place you don't want us to see you, it's okay. I can see some people. I see you, Francine. Nani ako shambani? Sioni mtu shambani. Let me see.
Leo hakuwa shambani.
James, I see you. Pole sana tumeweka, but we are finished. I see you, Albina. Watu wa biashara, where are the shops? I'm not seeing shops. Products. Monica, where are the products?
No, we sell online. We sell online. Today we decided to sit somewhere and listen and take notes. But I can see Evans, recordings,
Product. Kihoro is driving, taking products to make me consumer. Thank you for joining. Okay, let me, Diana, confirm. I know
Rotemo, I'm done. Thank you.
Okay, so as we finish, please take 5 minutes of your time or even less to answer this survey. And once you're done, you're free to leave. But this is not the end in terms of conversation. We are going to communicate more. And in future, we want to have all your emails so that we do formal communications. Right, Monica? Yes. So the survey is out. You can give us your feedback for today. We are ready to improve every day. Feedback is good. So even you and you're being mentored, get feedback so that you improve. So please share with us your feedback of today. It is anonymous, don't worry. No one will know it's you who filled. Yes. Once you fill, you can feel free to leave. Thank you. Maybe Monica, you can announce anything. Maybe you want to do it now.
No, maybe I was requesting Juma to put on his video for people to see who is Juma, because I keep talking about Juma and someone has told me they don't know who is Juma. Juma, you okay to put on your video?
Yeah, you can.
Yes, so that's Juma, and Juma is the one who will be leading this project, and I'll still support, but Juma is the one who will be leading this project. So all the communication and everything will come from Juma. So we will continue with our chats and any conversation on the group. But as Latema said, now we have your emails, and we'll be able to communicate on emails. And we'll be communicating, we'll follow up on all those next steps, and also on our physical training, which will be done at zonal levels. We'll communicate where the venues will be. Yeah, and thank you so much. And we look forward to working together. We have started a journey from today. And we hope we'll be able to complete all of us, and we'll be able to meet here again in 24, it will be 20 in May 8th, May 8th, 2028. We pray God to keep us alive. We'll meet here to celebrate, share our stories. Yeah. Yeah, that's all from me. Juma, anything from you? Sorry if I've ambushed you. These people asked to see you.
Nothing much from my side. I'm just looking forward to work with the team, work with each one of them, and looking forward to fruitful deliberations and success towards this project. Yeah.
Juma, there's someone who is not on the WhatsApp wall. Maybe you can share your number, your office number or number for inquiries. Yeah.
Okay. I will post it on the chat room.
Yeah, Ratemo, someone didn't see the survey. Yeah, and thank you so much, everyone, for your time and also for applying or agreeing to be part of the process, especially our mentors. We really thank you. We cannot be able to pay you, but we are investing in young people who will hold our future. So I'm sure this is the right investment that we are doing. Yeah. Hi, Tony. Tony Wafura, how are you?
So the survey is launched. You only need to check your screen and fill the survey. But we are going to share also on WhatsApp. So in case you miss out here, you'll get a survey link to
On the
fill.
WhatsApp. Okay, actually, let me share with them there. Hi, Charity. How are you? Where are our sweet potato scripts? Epu, unataka sioni hiyo survey iko wapi?
Wacha ni utumie kwa WhatsApp.
Okay, sawa.
If you finish, you are free to leave, but the conversation continues on the WhatsApp wall. Yeah. Monica, I've sent you. You can check your WhatsApp and then forward to the team. Eh?
Okay.
I see 47 of you. Thank you so much. We acknowledge you taking time to fill the survey. Surveys are good for us to improve, to see where to change, adjust, and also incorporate your feedback. Yeah. Or share the WhatsApp link. Oh, take Juma's number. You can call him. I have put the number.
Actually, I think I can put the WhatsApp link there.
Yeah, please do.
But I'm really wondering who is not on the group and ako hapa.
Yeah, there's someone. Her name is Jane Wanjiro. But I've given
Jane
her,
Wanjiro.
yeah, Jane Wanjiro is asked.
Okay.
Please call Juma. We need to confirm. Yeah, thank you so much, Muti.
Yeah. I think, Jane, you can also share your contact. Juma will reach out to you to add you to the group because now I think it's not accepting. It's already closed. Jane, put your contact there. We'll follow up.
Someone has not filled their airtime. Were you with us from the start? I am worried. Let me just put. But like I said, we are going to confirm. My survey disappeared before I finish. Okay, let me share the link on the wall. The airtime is not being sent now.
Yeah.
Monica, please clarify.
Yes, the airtime is not being sent now, and also you might not receive it today because we are going to update it in our system. most probably you'll receive it tomorrow. Please, I requested we be listening and following instructions. Yes, but thank you so much. So for now, those who have filled the form, they're the ones who data is going to be, we are going to verify and update the data, then you receive your airtime. Thank you, Charity. Have a good day.
Yeah, you can leave, Charity. Once you're finished, you can leave. But don't be silent. Continue conversing in the WhatsApp. Eh? You feel free to leave. How much is the airtime allowance? It's 500 Kenya shillings. Peter is 500 Kenya shillings. Nathir, you can leave. It's okay. We are finished. We are just waiting for people to finish the survey. Thank you, Hannah. It was a pleasure.
Jane, please share.